off a couple of heads a night. Somebody give me a guillotine. I just might ride on my enemies. Thought can I fuck on my energy? Nowadays they just talk, but they talk about nothing. Nowadays everybody wanna say something. Goddamn, I'm the man and it feel like it. Give a damn about a hater when I feel like it. Not today, not today, not today, not tomorrow. Get out my way, please. I'm trying to get paid.
What is up, Earth's mightiest subscribers? It is your boy Ernie, the Blerd Without Fear. Got the homie Robo of Left Face TV. Welcome to episode 86 of the Nerds of Culture podcast. You guys know you guys should know the spiel by now. We're the Woke Breakfast Club, the Woke Shade Room, the you know, we can add another one to our list though, the Woke Jubilee.
No, don't give me any ideas. Don't give.
Right? Look, if we fucked around and had a bigger production budget, man.
Right? Like, hey, Beau,
I'm gonna need you to come on.
We're gonna do Beau versus 20 Disney studio executives.
I mean, that probably would play better than Beau versus 20 sexual impropriety allegations.
Oh yeah.
Oh, anyway, I'm already coming in a little spicy. But no,
Not biased at all.
Not biased at all.
You don't have any preconceived notions of not at all.
Not even one. Not even a single one. The well has not been poisoned. I am literally shooting straight from the hip and just, memeing. You guys have no idea. But no, we're also the Woke New York Undercover of YouTube. We are also the Woke Justice Gang. I'd even, you know what? I would even say because of recency bias. Because that Ethan Hunt, that Mission Impossible has hit the grand line. Yeah, you could call us the Woke Impossible Mission Force. As well, we're all of that. Everything woke. It's look. There's one thing you can always say when you tune into a Nerds of Culture episode, because once again we are, everything, all those things and a lot more with just a dash of Sasson. But also, you can always guarantee that you can always rest assured. I would actually be more likely to say that
it's woke.
It's woke. It's I mean that's what we do.
So all you got to do now is read the cap.
Read the cap, man. Stay woke.
Just read it. All right.
Just stay woke.
Around here, woke is a principle.
Yeah.
Not a
suggestion.
Yeah.
Oh,
by the way, let me just say right now, I woke up, I had some mango.
Ooh, mango. Oh, how you waking up to mangoes?
Oh yeah, but this is a mango household. I woke up to mangoes. I haven't ate shit. So I try not to eat on stream too often, but look at me. Do I look like I skip meals? Nah.
Look. Ain't none of us missing any meals. Goddamn it.
Nah.
We don't do that. We don't do that here.
If y'all can hear me, just say it. Be like, bro, you're chewing at the mic. Oh fuck.
It's like, oh shit. Oh my bad. Look, as I was literally just sitting here slurping down the last good glass of water in Memphis.
Oh damn.
Wait, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'll take
That's
that.
A sad laugh.
Sad laugh. Sad laugh. My bad. Look, you gotta savor. We gotta savor this shit while we can. But
Elon Musk said, "Look, I know you like to drink water and all.
Yeah,
but I got AI to make. You know what I'm saying? I got AI. You guys understand?
You get it, right? You get it, right? Like, look, man, Grok got a Grok. I also
You should
love
be in that city council, fucking burning that shit down.
dude. Look, see, they wouldn't let me in. They wouldn't let me in. I know they wouldn't
Right.
because they wouldn't let the Tennessee Holler. They would let Tennessee Holler in.
Really?
Yeah. They actually Tennessee Holler sent correspondence to not the most recent one. They actually did do it for the most recent one, but there was one before it, and both times they were barred from entering. Both times. Even and in one case was even told that media was not allowed in, as they were literally like letting media through, just not them.
Does
like,
does
nah.
Tennessee Holler do that thing where they'll like yell out protest questions, like interrupt when it's not like
no,
I'm here for it. I'm here for it, but
no. It's really more that they just consistently,
of course,
call
their shit out.
Call shit out like that, like because that's their whole thing is
Right.
Is tackling like MAGA conservatism and alt-right bullshit and things specifically.
And they're out of Memphis.
Well, I don't know if they're actually in Memphis proper. I just know they're in Tennessee. But I will say, considering that they call themselves the Tennessee Holler and not like the Memphis Holler, I'm willing to bet they're probably based out of Nashville or something. Though, you know what? Hey, let's not live in ignorance. Let's figure out where they're from. Let's figure out where they're based out of. Let's see here. I'm looking it up right now. They actually
That's crazy to be a state. Like I can never hear Tennessee without thinking you're the only 10 I see. And it's like, don't say it. Don't say it out loud. Don't say it out loud.
Don't do it. It's like, fuck,
Okay.
you're the only 10 I see.
Yeah.
But no, no bullshit. I went to their About Me page. It doesn't say, but something I did not know is that they actually do have a Memphis Holler account. I did not know that. I have learned they have a Memphis Holler, a Knoxville Holler, ooh, man, this one, they might want to retire this one because this could get somebody in trouble. I'm not going to hold you. Man, Robo, man, I'm scared to put this on screen. I'm scared to put this on screen because this might get us demonetized. There is a... Oh, God. I can't believe I'm about to say this. I feel sick to my stomach. There's a... Deep breath. There's a Nougat Holler. For those who know, Chattanooga, but
Chattanooga Holler.
yeah, but it's here. Let me zoom just a little bit. You see
I feel like they didn't think that one all the way through.
Nah, this one was not thought all the way through. Now, but you know what?
That is the nickname of Chattanooga, though.
That is, yeah. That is actually a.
So you couldn't put like Chatta Holler or something like that.
Like honestly, what I would have done, I would have put like, ooh, that actually ain't much better. That might be worse. I would have put the Nougat Holler, but that actually is worse. That is.
What about like my Nougat?
See, we're taking it back. Guess where I'm from?
Like that, I'm from Chattanooga, you know?
I'm that nougat from Chattanooga. Like, I actually have heard black people in Chattanooga refer to themselves as Chattanoogas. But yeah, but see, that's their word. See, it's when you start calling people Nougars.
Now that's just hate.
That's just hate. And
yeah, like you clearly don't like Chattanooga very much.
No, at all. Like you. I actually, you know what? I would say that's racist. I actually would say that is objectively.
Or statist.
That is objectively. But no, I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't mean to like go off on a tangent. But no, today
The hard art crazy.
the hard art, yeah, it is. I'm saying, I'm just, hey, look, man, we gotta take our kicks where we can, okay?
That's right.
We gotta take our, we gotta be able to laugh at some of this shit every now and again.
Look. Soon you're not gonna have clean. Oh, this started. There it is. Now I'm not gonna see. I'm about to unsee that shit the whole stream. I'm just gonna move my mic right here. Wait,
bro.
right?
Boom. See,
now I can't move.
See, now you gotta stay there. You now have to say, look, man, dude, you know what it was? Your that pizza was like
Stupid. I'm not gonna let you get the chance.
and it said, nah, man, we said nah.
Worse than pizza. I'm wearing a white shirt on stream, eating spaghetti.
Bruh, like what is it? Like what is it? What is it?
I played myself.
You really did. Like, dude, look.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
It's like right there, just off top, man. Off
Glad
top.
to have you back, Creative Reptiles.
Oh
It's
shit!
good to
what's
see
up?
everybody.
Yeah,
It's good to see everybody. Some of y'all make it to the left face stream. So some of y'all I see y'all. And some of y'all I only see here, so it's good to see the names. It's good to see the people. You know what I mean? I feel like a week
really
is a long
is.
time.
Wait. Here we go. Here. See, this is why it's good to have this perspective. We got Arcane over here saying I lived 30 minutes out from chat for a decade and never heard
And
someone
chat
refer to it
hauler
as,
works way fucking better.
look, I agree. It works better. Okay, look, you know what? I'm gonna reach out to him. I'm gonna reach out to Tennessee Holler and be like, hey,
you know nobody calls it that, right?
it's like, yeah, we can't. Like, can we? You know, somebody's gonna slip around and call it the other thing. That it's the reason why when they started the Miss Marvel TV show. And then they reveal that the bangle she was wearing was one of the nega bands. I was like, oh god, somebody's gonna fuck up and say nigga bands.
Here we go.
Someone's gonna fuck up and say nigga bands. And worse,
or someone's gonna not fuck up and say that shit on purpose, thinking they're hilarious on like Geeks and Gamers or some shit.
Oh yeah, 100. Oh, I guarantee you, Meth Roddick is itching to say it. That's like when they brought back Darkwing Duck as a comic book series, and they gave Negaduck his own book. I was like, ooh, somebody's gonna like. I was like, it was a cool name when I was a kid, but like now you think about it, and you're like, somebody's gonna mess around and call him Negaduck,
especially in elementary school. Where you can't even name Nigeria without everybody giggling.
Oh yeah!
Don't ever put Nigeria up on the map. Everybody, that's the most hilarious thing you've ever seen in your life.
Oh no! Look, okay, to tell you how petty people are, I remember when I was taking Spanish classes in high school, and we were going through the colors, and everyone would be, and you'd have to be like, oh,
Negro,
yeah, what's black? Negro, and it's like. Everyone's like, I get to say negro. I get to call, hey, my El Negro. Am I right?
What? It's just a color. It's a color.
I'm not being racist. I'm just using Spanish. Also, it's kind of funny too because in the Korean language, and I don't know, do you listen to like K-pop? Any at all? Do you listen to K-pop? Okay, so
no, but I know what you're about to say.
Okay. Okay. There you go. You know. So there's a word. There's
like,
Yeah. It's basically the equivalent of like a
purple pause.
Yeah. It's like and also there is a word that is it's okay, so they actually have it's not just one. There's actually several. There's actually several words in the Korean language that sound like it's crazy. That's crazy. Koreans, you got way too many. Y'all got way too many words that sound like the N-word. Because I can't tell you how many times I'm listening to like Blackpink or BTS or or Twice, or any of the other like K-pop bands or whatever, and like you hear them like they say we're like nega. Or like a word kind of similar along those lines, but yeah, it's like there's one that I think is like a filler word, kind of like a or like a kind of like
That's
a pause.
Chinese.
Yeah, like it's a
So what you're about to say, the you, right?
Yeah, that.
Yeah, that Korean, it's you.
Mhm.
In Chinese, it's a verbal pause,
Right.
like an
Okay, yeah. So that's what it was, bruh. It's. I think that might slick be why white people love K-pop so much. I think that's actually why. It's like, see, we get to say it. We get to say it, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yep.
I'm
gonna say that all the time
say it
too.
every day.
All of
them.
Yep.
And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put emphasis on it, even when they don't. And I'm gonna say it with a hard R.
I'm gonna say it at hard R, and no one's gonna believe you.
Yeah,
because I was speaking Korean.
Yeah, dude, I swear to God, I hate it here. But you know what? Before we get into our topic, I do want to address. We got some super chats that I want to hit before we get going. And let's see here. Make sure that I got my windows and everything where they need to be. All right, there we go. Bam. Let's do it. We got one from the homie Levesta the Samurai with the starting us off right. 1999. Dun, 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 dun. Super chat says, have a great show, fellas. Shout out to my brother David. He retiring from FDNY today. We outside tonight. Oh, brother.
That's what's up.
He got to catch that bomb.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Way better than NYPD.
Man, what you...
Way better.
Look.
1,000 times better.
There's a reason that there are all kinds of songs saying, fuck the police. Nobody has a song called fuck the fire department, okay?
Never heard a song, fuck the fire department, ever.
Did we ever...
Real heroes.
I think we might have talked about this during the when we were talking about Superman. Back when we were talking about Superman, that there was like a podcast that I had stumbled across that had one of the most poignant takes on Superman related to the fire department. Basically saying that basically saying that Superman's not a cop. He's a firefighter. Like he's a motherfucker you actually want to see coming.
Which is why the Snyder Bros don't like him.
Right.
Yeah.
Also, I would even take it further. Batman's the cop. Batman is the cop. Superman's a firefighter. Wonder Woman is the technically Wonder Woman's kind of a nice go-between on the two, but ultimately, she's the therapist that also will punch you. She's a therapist who will also punch you in the grill and be like, "All right, look, I told you to calm down.
Right.
I don't want to do this."
Like what? Like modern Wonder Woman.
Mm-hmm.
Not like golden age.
No. Not when she was getting tied up. Not when she was getting tied up on the rig.
that. But does she mess with? She doesn't really fuck with like regular criminals.
I mean, sometimes, but like not really. But I'll tell you what. Whenever she does deal with normies, she does tend to take more of a Superman approach. Like one of my favorite interactions of hers actually is where like some regular normie criminals are like, I think they're like robbing a bank or something or something along those lines, and she basically just kind of looks at them and is like, "You know how this can go." She was like, "So what are we gonna do?" And they're like,
Right.
"Yep, let's go ahead and put these bags
my
down,
bad.
Miss Wonder Woman. You have a nice day." Look, they kind of did the thing like, what was that episode of the Boondocks where it was the Rosa it was technically it was the Dr. Martin Luther King episode, but it was the part where they were talking about the whole Rosa Parks incident, and these dudes that were on the bus like, yeah, man, I wish one of them white motherfuckers would try and tell me to go to the back of the bus. Yeah, ain't gonna tell me shit. And then as soon as a white person walks up, white person ain't even said nothing. And they're just like, ooh, man, I sure wish wish these feet could move faster, sir. I wish I had on roller skates so I could move faster, boss.
Man, let me tell you something. Those riders of Boondocks wasted their time on some people. I tell you,
man,
the Boondocks is so poignant, especially today. I saw a video of oh God, with Marcus Lamont.
Marcus Lamont. Was it the one where he was on Joe Budden?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, good.
And he asked them, he goes, is there any principle? Is there any value that you would risk your money for? Right? Is there anything so important to you? And these motherfuckers said no.
Yep. I think Joe Budden was the only one that said.
Yeah, Joe Budden. Yeah,
Joe Budden was the only one that actually like recanted, but even after Mark Lamont Hill said, even after he said not your family, he said principles. Issues, and then what was the first word? Nope. Family, just family, just family, just family.
But here's the thing. Here, check this out. This is what I'll tell you right now. If you're a motherfucker who has no principles, that you have nothing that you would die for, that you would, then you're lying.
Yeah, that's a whole.
That means you would sell out your fucking family.
Oh, 100%.
You know what I mean? You would sell out your fucking family to keep your money. You know what I mean? Because if you think about it, those issues would affect your family anyway.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, it's the whole first they came for you type shit. And so if you're not gonna fucking do that on principle, then you're lying. You wouldn't even do it for your family.
Oh, hell no. Fuck that.
And people do that shit every day.
Yeah.
They choose their family. I mean, they choose money over their family.
It's like, dude, and I'm not going to sit here and make it sound like I'm just so fucking principled that, I would do this, that, and the third. There have been instances in my content creator career where I could have just as easily have kept my mouth shut about some things and no one would have been the fucking wiser. I could have just, I could have just been like, I don't stand for anything. I don't have a principled stance on this one hot button issue that is pervasive throughout our entire current social, economic, and political climate. Nope, don't have a single opinion whatsoever. I could just as easily do that, and I would probably stand to make more money. But because I have a big fucking mouth and I can't keep shit to myself, there you have it. I do.
That's why me and you been friends for so damn long.
Yeah.
I love that.
Because we're both we are both the type to be like,
hell no.
Nah, fuck that shit. That's like someone I think when I sent you that picture, those two pictures yesterday, and I asked you what did they make you think? Like what was the first thing that came to mind? Like I wasn't asking because I wasn't sure, but I just wanted to see what you would say. So just to make sure that I wasn't acting out of pocket. And then if you were
sanity check.
Right. It's like when you said like, it's like you're like, this is AI like a motherfucker. And I was like, okay. I said, I just want to make sure I wasn't acting out of turn when I cook this motherfucker shit, when I email him back, sending me this AI ass fucking comment. And I told him not to send me.
Art was AI. You know what else I'll tell you? The writing was fucking AI.
Oh,
I feel like the writing was there. I was like,
dude, you know what? Fuck that shit. No. Fuck that shit.
Duty water writing right here. So I bet you he chat GPT the shit out.
Oh, no. Fuck it. You know, I said we were going to move right into our main topic, but no. Fuck all that. I got to air a motherfucker out. I'm sorry. I'm not going to. I can't not do it, okay, y'all? I can't not do it. I have to.
So everybody knows, any art that you submit to Blerd Without Fear becomes the property of Blerd Without Fear.
Oh, 100%. I'm look, I'm telling y'all.
Submit at your own risk.
At your fucking peril. At your fucking... Okay, I'm going to tell... Oh, wait, here, let me move this out of the way because I don't want that to cover you up. But here, I just want to share. I just want to share real quick. I promise y'all, we're gonna get to it. I promise. I just have so many thoughts. So someone sent me an email wanting me to review and help them sell their comic book. It is made with AI, and you want to know how I immediately knew that it was AI? Like just here. First off, let's pull it up. Let's pull the comic up. This is the comic right here in question. So do you know how I immediately knew it was AI? Is when I looked at that. Look at that right there. Look at that right there. Look at that. Look.
Let me tell you something. I didn't even see that the first time around.
What
a dumb bitch.
Wait. So, and I'm gonna tell you what I did. I did everything in my power. I used all of my artistic ability, all of my artistic know-how to try to logic this into being, nah, this ain't.
Now maybe you lost track of fingers.
Yeah, cause I was like, okay. I was like, thumb, okay, bet. I was like, okay, finger.
A little misaligned. A little bit better than I could draw.
They are misaligned.
Yeah.
They are because and for those that aren't catching what Robo's saying, if you look at it like right here, so okay, you go up here, boom. Okay, so the finger, there's really not a universe.
You see how long that finger has to be?
Yeah. Look, unless this motherfucker is Mr. Fantastic.
He's like, what?
Yeah, motherfucker. All right. Okay, look. He's that motherfucker that every girl in college was like, "Ooh, Mr. Longfingers."
Imagine, yeah.
but right here, you see this, and but here's the real culprit is when you get here. I want to just do this so we can just really focus on the fingers. It's right here. What do you see right down here at the bottom? What do you see?
Oh, I see. What is that? Another pinky?
Yeah, I guess. What do you call the sixth finger on a person? Is there like a term?
The guy
for
who
that?
killed Inigo Montoya's dad.
Right. Exactly. Well, because
my father prepared to die.
Because at first, I thought, oh. No, that's not an extra finger. I said that's just the palm of his hand at the bottom. I'm thinking too hard about it. But then I was like, wait a minute, how is the palm of this motherfucker's hand wrapping all the way the fuck around the phone like it is a finger? It's like, bruh, stop. He's like, no, the character's holding the phone with somebody else, obviously. Right?
It's not AI. Now, here's the crazy part. You told me, you said straight up, don't send me this if it's AI.
Right.
You told him that. And he straight up tell you straight up, this is not AI, don't worry.
If it's who I think it is, like I can't confirm if it's the person I told because I told them somewhere else. But like I'm almost positive because of the time frame of it. I'm like, man, please don't tell me this is what, because I literally said, don't send me any fucking AI. I said, I explicitly, and I think a lot of people even here, because even someone that replied to me in my response to receiving said email with said AI comic in it, even stated that, like, bruh, they must not know you, or they must not never watch your channel or your live streams, because you say all the time that you don't fuck with AI art. Like, all the time. And I'm like, bruh, I was like, I thought so too. Like, I mean, I got to a point where this is AI
how
like
bland
a
though?
motherfucker.
Do you see how bland this shit is? Like, no soul in it.
No,
the confrontation, is this a warning or a challenge? This map shows the target's location. I need to move quickly. Totally different scene. Not connected at all.
Not at all.
I won't back down. The truth is worth the risk. Exact same oh no, not the same exact background.
But moved
like
around.
The landscape behind them like shifts. The world looks calm, but it hides many secrets. Like, these bubbles do not go together.
No. Not to mention, there's no punctuation really. Like there's no punctuation on the last sentence. Like for instance, the confrontation, is this a warning or a challenge? That's a question. There's no question mark.
Right.
Also,
well, I feel like ChatGPT wouldn't make that mistake. So what it tells me is he had ChatGPT write this shit and then he just typed it in himself and was too stupid to put punctuations at the end. That's what I think.
No, you are. Hold on. You are correct. That's the only correct answer. And then it doesn't get any better because when you get down here, it's like, okay. First off, dude, you're okay. Time for a lesson. Lettering is good lettering. Good lettering is supposed to be invisible. And what that means is you don't pay attention to. I mean, you're reading it, but you're not thinking about it. Like,
or the emotion it's eliciting and shit. You're just
just it's vibes. Like, the only time people actually think about lettering is when it's bad.
Right.
That's the only time people notice it. That's the only time. Like, the only time when I think about lettering is either when there's like, goddamn, they were looking at Spacey's word balloons out or something like that. Or, ooh, man, it's like, because right here, he's covering up art. He's covering up important parts of the art, too. He's covering up the fucking character's head, in that top one. It's just like, also, like, on this previous one, the way that the balloon tails are going, for the most part, everywhere else they're okay, but like right here, it's like you couldn't move this shit over here. Right.
That's because they're like there's those stamps, like those fucking Canva stamp shits. Like,
well, yeah, because as a matter of fact, they're all in the same fucking place. Every single word balloon tail is in the same exact place. It never
just
fucking
expands
changes.
a little bit or something. Like, look at that point on the last panel. Like, it's not even pointing at the dude.
Right? No,
it's like somebody on the edge, way far away in the back of that circle, is saying something.
Bruh, that's crazy. It's nasty work, man.
The world you see, yeah. No, By the way, I just need everybody to know, the good letter is going to cost you money.
Yes,
but if you want to be lazy, the font is CC Wild Words. You can literally just fucking Google it. CC Wild Words. That is the basic font that you'll find that mimics the fucking like Marvel captions, like the editor's note and shit like that.
Yeah.
I Googled it. I found it, and I downloaded it. CC Wild Words. Shit, there's similar ones that's literally called comic book.
Yeah,
you know
actually,
what I mean? Like,
yeah, I actually have several. I have several that are like, there's God, what is it called? It's like Badoom or something along those lines. There's that one. There's CC Wild Words. There's Anime Ace. There's all kinds of fonts that are literally just the prototypical stock standard. Like, they're all variations. Hell, there's even some that are like, if you want to get specific, like the Ultimate Marvel Universe font. There's fonts for that too. It's not hard to do. They all exist.
And this motherfucker like busted out Arial or Areola, whatever it's called, that font. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, it's Arial.
Arial, yeah, that one.
It's like, man, look, you could have done so much better. But once again, we went way off in the left field with that, but that's okay.
Was that all the super chats? Yeah.
No. We got one more. We got A Jux with the 199. Says, "What up, gang? Just a reminder: hit the like button." Hey, we appreciate that.
199. Super chat.
We also got
I told you I was gonna get a song in.
He's gonna get one. He's like,
I said I wasn't gonna do the 1999 one. I didn't make a promise at any other number.
Hey, at this point, you've done one more. You've done at least one more than Carter has. So at the very least, we've also got Stomp 10 with the 2. Says, have you heard of the Street Knights indie comic? I think so. Let me. I mean, I know about it. I know about that motherfucker now. This one. Yes, I do know about this one. I backed it on Kickstarter.
There's no way in hell. There is like a 0% chance. Not very many things is 0%, right? That's an absolute. There is a 0% chance, now that I see the cover of this, that Ernie would not have heard of this.
Oh yeah. Because it's
He would.
basic.
This came to him in his dream.
Right.
Like he felt it, like a shift in the force. Like there's a tokusatsu comic out there being made right now.
Right. It's like, wait a minute. I feel a disturbance. There's a disturbance in the. There's a disturbance in the force. There's a disturbance in the morphing grid. I can feel it now. There's a new Super Sentai inspired indie comic must back it.
Oh, it's not. What's tokusatsu?
Oh, so okay.
Oh, damn. Fuck.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna be a good guy. I'm gonna be a good guy. I'm not. I think I actually have something saved to for just this type of instance. I actually have a little thing that I made for whenever I talk about
Japanese
stuff
term
like
for
this.
any movie or TV show that has heavy reliance on visual effects like Super Sentai or Kamen Rider.
Godzilla also counts as tokusatsu.
Mm.
Yup.
And the Power Ranger shit, that's Super Sentai type shit.
Yeah, that's Super Sentai.
Not Kamen Rider though.
No. Okay, so they did do one similar when they had that Masked Rider TV show. That was Kamen Rider.
Got it. Jon Stewart. All right, I'll be back in an hour.
He's like, no. See, I had it ready.
We're good.
I had it ready.
Yep.
See, I knew it was gonna happen. I knew that he was gonna fall into the trap, and I was prepared. Fortune favors the prepared mind, or so the villain of Under Siege 2 would have you believe.
It's like military folks have heard a million times. If you're prepared, you never have to get ready.
Yeah, right. Just saying. We've also got Bone Factory here. With the $2 says, "Am I late for Woke Back Mountain?"
See, that's up to see. There's a difference between the shit I show on mine, and the shit Ernie shows on here, because here takes money. Mine's free, so I'm like, fuck it. What are you gonna do to me? Take away my $0.
Like, man, fuck out of here.
Did you see his cassette covers? Do you know what he's referencing right there?
No. Is it in left field?
Yeah, it's in left field.
I won't pull it up, but I will look at it while we talk.
I'll throw it to you. Go ahead.
Okay. But no, we've also got we got one more. This is my homie right here. Captain Diesel's dojo right here. My man's out here. Y'all go show some love. Go show some love to my man's over here. Captain Diesel. Out here with the 2 says, "What's good, fellas? Man, we just out here talking shit. Out here talking shit. That's all we're doing." Speaking of talking some shit. Man, let's talk about this. What you got?
No, I was just gonna say I wanna do a quick test.
Oh, go ahead. Shoot.
I want, if you'd like, everyone in the chat to put in the title of the comic they're reading right now.
Oh,
just put it in the chat. I want to see what people are reading.
Ooh, good idea. Good idea.
Let's go. I know there's a delay, but it's not that much delay.
Y'all
need to go back to typing school. You know what I mean? And Moni. Ooh, see, this is why I wanted it right here. Berserk. Ooh, nice. Yeah,
okay.
I started that one.
All right.
Imperium. Apple Black. See, I like the one I never heard of shit. I don't know what Apple Black is. I don't know what ammonia is.
That's here. Do I have it over here? Yeah, I think I got it right here. Yep. This is Apple Black. It is a manga by Saturday AM, a company that exclusively deals in black and brown creators who make manga stories. They also do they actually do Clock Striker. And they also have a Super Sentai. I think it's actually just called Sentai. If I remember correctly.
Hack Slash. I love Hack Slash.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not the missionary. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh,
They Choose Violence. I just edited a video on that. Really good book. I love this is that's the bonus of being Ernie's editor, because there are books that I've read that I never would have read on my own.
Oh my
And that's dope.
god.
'Cause I'm just lazy and I haven't been to the comic book store in a long time.
Oh, trust me. The third issue of They Choose Violence came out yesterday.
You gonna make a video on it?
I'm thinking about it. It was
Yeah, you need
it
to. I
was
want to see
good.
that
It was
shit.
good. It was
I love how like I have to like be careful on the panels. I'm like, shit, I can't show
Oh,
that
yeah.
one. I can't show that one.
it's like, ooh, no, titties. Oh no, fuck it.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah.
like
Oh
every,
shit, she's straight up eating her box. All right.
right.
Well,
It's
gotta
like, wait a
blur
minute.
that one out.
She is pegging this guy right now. Oh
Yeah.
my god. Like,
Yeah.
okay. All right.
Consensually. Yeah.
Consensually.
Yeah, yeah.
At least in that one instance, there was one that was not
Body
so much.
bags.
Ooh.
Right. But
yeah.
he deserved it.
Yeah.
Kaya. See, somebody look dope. See, that's what's up. That's why I did this.
Yeah.
I got some
Dude,
ideas.
You are a mad lad, John Stewart, going back and reading Zero Hour. You're an absolute mad lad. Mad lad, I tell you.
They choose violence, all ups.
Oh, yeah. It's, oh, man.
There's a video on
So
it. You don't even
good.
have to see. You could just watch the video from Blerd Without Fear and see if you like it, and then pick it up.
Which I highly recommend. Actually, highly recommend. But, yeah, I...
Watching the video, he means.
Yes.
Highly recommend watching it.
Yeah, highly recommend watching the video. Do that. Recommend the video. Yeah. That specifically. But no. So Saturday when we were live for Blerd Cave, something came up, and some of you may or may not have guessed. Beau DeMayo, the showrunner and writer thereof for the X-Men 97 series, season 1.
Mm-hmm.
He said some wild shit. He said some wild shit. That's I don't even think that's an overstatement. Because he did say a lot of wild shit. But for those unfamiliar, Beau is the guy who had kind of like won the internet back when X-Men 97 was on, because it was one of those rare instances where someone who created something or was responsible for the creation of something, while everyone is engaging with that thing, he was probably one of the most responsive and most active people in regards to that on social media. Not to say other creators and creatives don't engage with their audience on social media, but I felt like he was the one who did it like more than most people normally do. And he kind of won a lot of favor, and he seemed like a pretty cool dude. But then word got out that there were some sexual harassment allegations that were laid down, all related to his time working on X-Men 97. But also, afterwards, more came out from previous gigs that he had worked on, which kind of... Well, once again, I think we were pretty agile and in our nuance on the matter that, yeah, if he did these things, fuck him. But also at the same time, if Disney did the things that he said they did, fuck them too. Like, two things can be true at once.
To be clear, right?
Yeah.
Because I think it's fair to be clear.
Right.
We're not talking about like essay or anything like that.
No.
He apparently he showed up to work wearing an X-Men costume, and people found it provocative because he was just in his Speedo and stuff.
Yeah.
There was
He's
art he
posted the
drew or
costume,
something.
too. There was a...
He
it was
posted.
like,
Yep.
It was not safe for work. It was not a safe for work
Right.
outfit. No, not at all.
Right. And so I don't want anybody to think that he was like out there like grabbing him by the pussy or something like
nah,
that. You know what I
this-
mean? Like,
Look, let me keep it a buck with y'all. This nigga ain't Neil Gaiman, okay? He ain't Neil Gaiman, okay?
Right.
Okay? That's not what's going on
that's
here.
it. That's it.
This is more of a, hey, he
Yeah.
is...
Like, bro, nobody wants to see your
your man meat.
Franken beans.
Right?
Yeah, like
right.
but it's in a banana hammock. It's okay.
Don't matter. Don't matter. Don't come to work like that. Don't dare come. Look.
When you know how we know right now, you know how we always say black and brown people always have to be twice as good, twice as fast.
Oh,
right?
right.
Like you are not allowed to be mediocre.
No, not at all.
Not
at all.
And look, I'm secured up with my sexuality to say I am envious of the way that motherfucker is built. You know what I mean? Like, I want to look like that. You know what I'm saying? You can't be someone who looks that good without clothing and is packing too, and then not expect. We already know there's penis envy, right? Like, penis envy fucking drives 80% of white supremacy.
Right?
Bro, you're like setting yourself up.
Dude,
you know what I'm saying?
100%.
You're setting yourself up. Like, straight jealousy is gonna make these motherfuckers go to PR and you or whatever. HR.
Yeah. It's gonna happen. It's gonna and like I said, I personally, I don't have like the costumes and outfits and stuff that he was wearing that he was posting on Instagram. Dude, post that shit all day. Do what you got to do. But yeah, coming into a work setting like that, I'm like, I don't know about that, bro. That's.
I think I was like, it didn't really hit me like that because in military culture, and yeah, here's my perspective. In military culture, that shit happens all the time, and it's usually straight white dudes or straight white dudes, air quotes, because they like coming in and they think it's hilarious to like walk out of the shower butt ass naked and be like, hey, what's up, guys? Just to make you uncomfortable. And it's hilarious. Or yank the shower open. Or walk out in the armor and nothing but tidy whities on, and they have their armor on. It's hilarious. There's a viral video of a dude in these short shorts that we call Ranger panties, but you ever see like special forces and how they wear those little tiny ass shorts and shit, you know, when they're doing PT? We call those Ranger panties. And he's out there just in Ranger panties and a helmet calling in a helicopter, right? And that's hilarious. Right. But it's like, oh, okay, so when straight white dudes do it, it's hilarious. When OnlyFans bodybuilder guy does it, you know, and he's black, now we have a problem with it. And I don't know. And maybe that's not fair. Maybe that's just me with a broken brain, you know, with military. Maybe, you know, but I don't know. I felt it was sus for Disney to go that hard when I would bet money if some fucking white dude did it, they'd be like, you're fucking crazy.
Well, I think
especially with that white dude.
Well, I think what the problem, like, I could be wrong. I could be wrong in this. I feel like that wasn't his first strike with Marvel.
Fair.
Because I remember hearing something like I know he caught some heat in the Witcher writing room. I don't think it was for the live action. I think that was for
that was for being difficult. That was like right? Wasn't it for like him being kind of an asshole or something?
Yeah, I think he was. Yeah, that was from being an asshole. But like, I do remember he also worked, and we'll talk about it too. He worked on Blade and Moon Knight as well, and I want to say that there was probably some stuff that came up there as well. So I feel like it was one of those things where it might have been a 3 strikes you're out deal. Not saying that's what it was. You know, I say with my whole chest, allegedly, you know, in that regard. But but basically what you need to know going into this whole shit show is Beau Beau had a question that he was asked on Twitter. So he chose to answer it. And it's an interesting question, and I feel like a lot of people are taking away the wrong shit from it, but yeah, we're going to talk about it. So basically what's going on here, let me scrunch this down a little bit.
I'm ready to hear your take because I read it and I was like, damn, he's a dick. man, fuck Disney. And then you're like, no, I don't know. I'm like, oh, yeah, I don't know either. So educate us.
Well, okay. So he says a follower asked me if I had faith in Marvel Studios' Mutant Saga, and I clicked away and lost the message, so hopefully they see this. But also, I get asked this a lot, so I want to make a larger post that may piss some of you off. I'm sorry in advance. So he says, first, the X-Men are so much bigger than any one creative, myself included. Would I have loved to write, direct, and steer the live-action films? Of course. But I have great faith that there are amazing artists out there who have amazing visions and stories to tell with the X-Men. Now, do I have faith in the MCU's Mutant Saga? Short answer, not yet, no. And let me walk through why so you don't think I'm just being a hater. Now, notice he had to put that in there because a lot of the shit he had been
I mean to be an
saying,
asshole, but
right?
I'm not racist, but
right. Well, it's like there was a lot of stuff he said in the last over the past few months that just sounded like that. Like, oh, he's just being a hater. I thought it was interesting that he was like, I'm not just being a hater here, just want to make it clear. Yeah. But no, he says, X-Men requires planning, deep planning to pull them off and make them resonate. You also have to be very mindful of how you're laying out their story and the way in which audiences will experience the story. You also need to suppress your ego to, quotey fingers, make it your own, and focus on meeting the mutants on their terms, which means deeply respecting their canon and the emotional investment that fans have in that canon. With this in mind, this is the start of the Marvel Studios Mutant Saga. Now, so far, he has said nothing wrong. Like,
okay.
there's
I was about to say, like, man, I'm lost in the sauce. I don't see anything wrong with this.
No. No, right here, right now, nothing bad has happened. He has not
right
said
here, right now.
he's not said or done anything that I'm like, ooh, he's canceled. No, not at all. So we get here. And he says, like, I don't mean to be a hater, but who looks at right? Like I say, I don't know. Now I'm starting to question. You've called out being a hater a couple times. Now
you're
I'm
about to be a hater. Come on.
You about to say some hater ass shit. You got some hateration sitting over there you're trying to let off. But no. He goes on to say, I don't mean to be a hater, but who looks at this and says, this is the care and respect and serious thinking that the X-Men characters deserve? Hell, who looks at this and says, this is competent leadership from a studio that is in no way alarming? Kevin is introducing new concepts like Adamantium and Mutant Miss Marvel while simultaneously recycling old Fox characters, all before telling us they're going to reboot everything anyways? Like, what the fuck? Next, let's talk. Well, first off, let me address this. I want to address this part. So, look, no one hates the idea of them bringing back every single fucking actor from the original X-Men movies more than me. Nobody does. I promise you. Nobody does. I promise you. Like, there's probably someone in this chat right now who is sitting here thinking, God damn, do I really wish, man. I'm so fucking mad that they're bringing these people back. And I promise you, I'm a million times more angry than you are. Because I'm ready. Because as far as I'm concerned, let that shit fucking die. Get me some new fucking actors in here and tell me some new fucking stories. So on that level, I completely agree with Beau. So far in his sentiment, we're like I said, we're like what 3-4 paragraphs in, I think by now, and I am still in agreement with the man. However,
I thought you were gonna ask. I'm sure there's somebody in this chat who really wants him to come back, and I was gonna go.
He's just be like, me? Like,
look, I'm the guy. You know how everybody bitches like is like, oh, they put out like 7 covers and cover variants and they slap shiny shit on it. Like, how about you just give me good stories? Like, who the fuck is buying all these? That's me. That's me. If that shit is shiny, I'm buying it. Don't write a book and make it hardcover, because I'm buying that motherfucker. I don't even like the goddamn book, but it's hardcovers. That's dope.
Look, I am guilty. I am guilty in that regard on a great many things. However, here's where I disagree. The reason why they're doing this shit and then, you know, bringing these people back, and then when we know they're gonna reboot this shit anyway, it's because people do want to see it.
100%.
That's what people like.
And you have to have an establishment. You want to make. You have to make. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, you have to make the Secret Wars have weight to it. And if you wait to introduce a new cast of X-Men until after Secret Wars, we won't give a fuck about them during. You know what I mean? Like no one cares about the music. Like what's happening with them? No. Give us the old ones that we grew up with, that we have an emotional attachment to, and that we're about to see get wrecked in Secret Wars. And that's going to be heavy. Yeah.
It is. And the thing is, if not here, when? If you're not gonna, because this is Secret Wars, when all kinds of crazy, weird bullshit is going on and alternate reality versions of people show up, yeah, this is the best fucking time to do some bullshit like this. So I don't have a problem with that. Also, you know, like, honestly, this part, I feel like he does mean to be a hater right here. He might not want to be a hater, but some hater, he got like a little hater right here. No, other side. He's got a little hater right there.
I just saw the thumbnail. Pissing me off. That motherfucker pissed me off with them traps and shoulders. I'm like,
right? It's like, hold on, let me get a little. There we go. Okay, got it. But no,
shit's all right.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, my shit's good. He ain't nothing special. No, I'm joking. He's special.
I don't mean to be a hater, but fuck you, man.
Yeah, I mean, he buff or some shit, man. Exercising ass motherfucker, man. Like you want to be healthy and shit, man. Fuck
no life having, no ass getting.
Yeah, right. Look, you know what's funny is like I was actually like reflexively, I was about to be like, man, no pussy getting at. I was like, oh, actually, that would be.
Hell, you're right.
You're right about that one. That'd be accurate. Actually, he doesn't. He actually does not.
That's fair. That's fair.
I'm like, you know what? I actually made a fact.
I recant.
Statement. I take that back. I
recant my
I should have done this better. But no, he goes on to say, next, let's talk about how Kevin and Nate and Marvel talk about the one thing that's come out of Marvel that was universally loved. Oh, right, they don't. In fact, Kevin and his vaunted parliament at Marvel didn't even attend X-Men 97's premiere. One of the crew members was in the elevator with Lou, talking about Lou Esposito, the day of the premiere and mentioned it, and Lou had no idea what he was talking about. Now, I want to be clear on something.
That's shitty.
It's shitty, but I feel like it's normal. Because, to be fair, Kevin has said from jump he has nothing to do with X-Men 97. That's not his thing. Like, because I remember when people kept asking if X-Men 97 was part of the MCU, he kept saying no because it isn't.
Right.
And so, like, why would, like, and I'm gonna keep it a buck with you.
Further evidence, by the way,
right?
The comic books are not in the MCU universe either.
Well, correct.
Right.
And not only that, I feel like Kevin doesn't really talk about a lot of shit regarding the MCU at times. Even stuff that he's directly over. You almost have to put a gun to that motherfucker's head to get him to say some shit sometimes. Like, he only comes out when there's, like, major announcements. So, like, the idea that the guy wasn't really paying attention to an animated series that's not part of, because, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm also pretty sure he didn't say much of shit when Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man was coming out. And it's closer to being connected to the MCU than X-Men 97 is. So, I mean, right. I don't know. like I don't want to put words in anyone's mouth, but I feel like yes, it is technically a Marvel Studios jam, but it's not necessarily something that is a part of his day-to-day. I feel like, and these guys are executives on top of that. Yeah, they're executives over nerdy shit, but that doesn't mean that they like keep up with every single fucking thing. They like do other shit. They go to like meetings and go play golf on the weekends or some shit and like rub elbows with like, fucking corporate billionaires and sponsors and shit. I feel like they probably don't really have a whole heap of a lot of time to, really be paying attention to every single fucking thing that they make. Like, honestly, I would have, and before anyone says, well, wait a minute, Blerd, what about Eyes of Wakanda? I have the same energy for that shit too, and that shit is part of the MCU. Kevin Feige didn't say much about Eyes of Wakanda.
So, in the words of Samuel L. Jackson, allow me to retort. So let me ask you this. Let me ask you this.
Go ahead, go on.
So assuming everything is true, right?
Mm-hmm.
And let's say you're right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's say you talk to his secretary and like you fucking nailed it. That's exactly what's happening. Dealing with leadership like I have, I think that even if he does this to every show,
mm-hmm.
and it's not anything intentional for an X-Men, I think it still could be a sign of poor leadership.
Oh, no.
Especially when X-Men 97 fucking crushed it and exceeded all expectations. For the guy in charge of the studio to not even show up, I think it's shitty. I think it's shitty.
Yeah, no, I 100%
even if
agree.
he consistently does that for every show, okay, fine. It means he didn't target X-Men, but I just think that makes him a shitty leader. Period. Like in general.
Right? No. You're 100% right. I won't even argue that shit. You're 100% correct. I just don't find it surprising.
Right, and Beau's kind of making it sound like it's personal. Like he didn't come to X-Men 97's. Like, right. Yeah, okay.
And I mean, let's be clear. I'm not saying Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man did numbers on the same level as X-Men 97, because I don't think it did. It did very fucking well, though.
Mm-hmm.
I personally just feel like Kevin, unless it's like, okay, here, let's figure something out here. Let's figure something out here. So for one, the people who actually oversee Marvel Animation, it is technically a division of Marvel Studios, therefore it is under Kevin Feige's purview, but I feel like because it is a subdivision of it, it probably is internally seen as less important, and let's keep it a buck.
The animated things are not going to make anybody $1 billion.
No, they are not. Also, what is the other thing that Marvel Animation is known for other than X-Men 97 that doesn't really get talked about very fondly? What If?
Avengers? Oh, yeah.
Marvel What
I'm
If?
thinking of the old school shitty Avengers cartoon.
no, God, no. But the thing is,
see, Thanos was Jinx.
He's like, right? He's like, no. But no, Marvel What If? Nobody's really checking for Marvel. Well, I mean, for one, it's done, it's over. But like, even in its second and third season, people were constantly. I think I've seen more people shit on What If than I've seen people talk positively about it. And
look, Van Off the Black. What If equals sort of trash. I liked What If.
I mean, it was. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna keep it.
There were slow, boring What Ifs. So
there were. Oh, okay. I think that's a more accurate statement. I think that, I liked episodes of What If.
Right.
I didn't like the series as a whole. There are episodes.
Right.
That are heat,
and enough bad episodes to be able to say, I didn't like What If very much, even if some of the episodes were bangers. Yeah,
when I go back and watch it, I skip at least half a season of What If. I just
Yeah.
watch the ones I like and move on with my day. I don't care about the greater narrative.
Right.
But then with X-Men 97, and I feel this is kind of a tale of more than just X-Men 97 success, but there were lots of people, and I imagine because Kevin Feige, okay, so here's the difference between Kevin Feige and James Gunn. James Gunn, and I mean this in the nicest way humanly possible, he is terminally online.
Yeah.
That means that, yes, he's always online, means you got access, and there's a very high chance if you tag him in some shit or talk about something regarding him, there's at least a 50% chance he's going to respond to you. For better or worse. For better or worse.
Are we complaining that Kevin Feige's not tweeting about it? Is that part of the thing?
That is something I've seen people say.
Okay.
And I've seen, but that's kind of where I want to go with that. I think Kevin Feige is also an online person. I think Kevin Feige just doesn't say anything. I think Kevin Feige is painfully aware of a lot of the shit that people have a tendency to say about things regarding Marvel. I think he's keenly aware of all of it, even if it's not because he's online, but because he has assistants who inform him. I feel like, and if I were Kevin Feige, I'm not gonna lie, I can't say I wouldn't probably feel the same way. If I was charged with having to usher in the first ever iteration of the X-Men in the MCU, something like the easily one of the most popular comic book franchises of all time, and most recognizable inside of what is arguably the only truly successful cinematic universe. Like, it's not to say there aren't other cinematic universes, but are all of them as truly successful as Marvel has been? No. Now, you look at that, the pressure of that, all the weight of that, on top of the fact that he has to try and figure out how to do this shit, and people are constantly telling him, yeah, man, whatever it is y'all are trying to do with the X-Men, just do what they're doing on X-Men 97. Fuck all that bullshit that you're doing. Do what they did. Like, and I think I said something along those lines that you, at the very least, get the people who worked on X-Men 97 to work on whatever it is that they're doing with the live action stuff. But I've literally seen people say, yeah, fuck whatever it is that Kevin Feige is setting up. Do this instead. And I would imagine you'd be a little bitter. I'd imagine you'd be I'd be like, man, fuck all y'all hoes. Shit, you know what? I'm gonna do what I was gonna do anyway out of spite. Fuck all y'all. Shit. That would be me. That's me. But that's because I'm petty. I don't know Kevin Feige, so I can't say 100% whether he is that level of petty or not. But I think that, yeah, it is poor leadership. It is poor leadership, but also not unexpected, because I don't think leadership has ever been good at Marvel. And I think that's why I'm not surprised by any of this. Okay, here, before we carry on with the rest of what was going on, who was the oh God, I'm looking her up right now. There's an executive who left Marvel. Victoria Alonso. That was who it was. She was responsible for ushering in some pretty piss poor work environments, especially on the visual effects side of things, which is why Marvel was constantly getting criticism for having piss poor visual effects in some of their biggest movies, even up until recently. And it was largely believed to be because of her, because it was constantly stated that she fostered unhealthy work environments and also crunch. Which, for those of you who don't know what crunch is, that means the corporate mandating of working what are basically slave hours to get something done. And also, she always tried to, it's not to say, your job is to get some shit done as cheap as possible, but she would even go as far as to hiring, like, like third world country help, basically, for lack of a better way to put it. So, yeah, like I said, if I'm not mistaken, when all that shit was going on with Victoria, I want to say Kevin Feige largely stayed quiet about it. When the stuff was going on with Black Widow, he largely, outside of saying that he didn't disagree with some of the sentiments that Scarlett Johansson had about the movie and how it was being released, talking about Black Widow, he didn't really say much else. He largely kept his mouth shut. Didn't really advocate for many of the in many of the instances where maybe Kevin Feige should have stepped up and said something. So like, I'm not surprised. I feel like it's that situation where I feel like there's some shit that's been going on for like 5 ever.
Right.
And oh, you know what? We can use this as a perfect example. It's not the same thing, but it kind of is. I feel like a lot of MCU fans are the equivalent of people who didn't know about the Israel-Gaza conflict until October 7th. Like,
Time out. That's me. But I know what you mean.
No, okay, but no,
like virtue signalers.
Right.
All of a sudden, you care.
Well, I mean, look, I'm
Look, a better friend would have just not said anything, knowing what you meant. Bitch, if you know what I meant, why'd you say something? I'm like, because it's funny. It's funnier that way.
Well, no, I can't say anything. I was aware of it, but I didn't know exactly what it was.
Right. I was aware, but I was the dude saying like, oh, it's complicated. It's blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, I really didn't know.
Yeah, no, here's the thing. I was kind of that guy as well.
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't like when October 7th happened, I wasn't that dude that was like, well, actually, if you actually pay attention to history, this is actually a conflict that's been going on for days. Like, I was not that guy. I was that guy who literally, when that shit happened, I was kind of like, ooh, I don't know how to feel about this. Ooh.
Yeah, and then it all starts coming out. The genocide is live streamed,
right?
And it's like, well, then I guess thank you,
right? Because
October 7th, because you made them show their ass.
Yeah. Because, I mean, if I'm being honest, I was that guy who would, and I'm talking about, like, literally October 8th, I was that guy who was kind of like, I mean, they did kill a lot of Israeli people. I mean, they got to, like, I was that guy, I was like, man, look, look, you can't hit nobody like that. What do you expect Israel to do?
Yeah, right.
But once I did some research, talked to some people, and even you and I together kind of learning on that journey, I was like, ooh, wait a minute. No. Yeah. This wasn't an aggressor. This was a lick back. This was a 100%. Lick back. This was the re-up from the re-up from the previous re-up to the original lick. This wasn't
70 years re-up.
Right?
But I apologize. I threw you off track.
No,
How are
good.
MCU fans like people who learned about Palestine on October 8th?
Yeah, because it's like they just figured this shit out. They just figured out that the MCU has poor leadership. And I think I get why. It's because you got so used to that fucking Infinity Saga that you thought shit was sweet. You thought that they knew what they were doing. How could they go wrong? And here's the thing, and I've said this before. People today act like Marvel only just started making, I'm not going to say bad movies, because I don't really think Marvel makes very many, if any, bad movies. I think they do make some movies that are just, like they don't, they're okay. They're okay. I actually think even the worst Marvel movie isn't much more than mediocre. Or let me say, isn't much worse than maybe mediocre. Like, and when I'm talking about,
like the MCU has never put out a Madam Web.
No. Oh, fuck no. They haven't put out a Madam Web or a fucking Morbius or a Vampirella or a fucking what was that other like a barbed wire
Ant-Man 3, Iron Man 2, the Thor, the Under, whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah.
None of those are as bad
World,
as these movies. No. Dark World, yeah.
Dude, let me tell you
None of those are as bad as the people he just named. The list of movies.
And let me tell you something. Let me keep it a milli with you. I would watch Thor. Thor: The Dark World's my least favorite fucking Marvel movie ever.
Same. It ruined my favorite fucking story ever.
Of all time.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
look.
Second favorite.
Well, yeah.
Hey, you know what's funny is my actual favorite. They also ruined, so that's
It's
Love and Thunder.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. And see, that's a double whammy because they ruined 2 stories in the same movie. But no, I would rather watch Thor: The Dark World and Thor: Love and Thunder on repeat, back to back, for months on end than to rewatch Secret Invasion one fucking time more.
You know what's funny about that is anytime I hear about people say Secret Invasion, like listen to how this train of thought goes. The first thing that takes off from the station is I hear that Secret Invasion was fucking horrible. I immediately go, was it that bad? Man, that's crazy.
Like, what?
Then my last thought is, you never finished it. Like, I didn't even finish it. I was like, oh yeah, it was boring as fuck.
Yeah, that shit was wild. I fell asleep on it a lot of times.
Right.
Like, and I'm not talking about like, because a lot of people are like, oh, well, you're always up to like 4 o'clock in the morning. You can't watch stuff like that. No. I watch movies at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. Wide the fuck awake. I'm like,
yeah.
like I'm in there.
That's like 6 p.m. for you.
Yeah.
You know, like yeah.
Look, my 4 a.m. is most people's fucking noon.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, I'm just getting going. Yeah, let's go.
I do my best work at 3 a.m.
Right? Oh, goddamn. But no, and yeah, I will say now, I saw someone bring up Inhumans. I don't even count Inhumans because that wasn't even the MCU. That was a show that I don't even know why that shit happened. That shit was just wild trash. But that said, shit. That like has Marvel made anything other than Secret Invasion that's as bad as fucking Inhumans?
You are not saying Eternals. Stop it.
Oh,
stop it, right?
Look,
stop it right now.
That is, look, I'm not gonna lie. When people say they hate Eternals, I know why.
It's woke.
Unironically, because that's literally where that clip comes from, is Tyrone Magnus's Eternals review.
Oh, funny. All right.
That is why.
Yeah. Yeah. All ups. You better. You got accusations. Accusations. Why'd you list it?
Yeah. I'm saying.
Clear your name.
I mean, I'm just saying, you aren't beating the charges, man. You ain't beating the charges.
It's a dope-ass movie. It has my favorite fucking speedster special effects.
Oh yeah, Makari.
You know what I mean?
That shit was dope.
Yeah, the way Makari moved, that shit was dope.
Also, what I like, okay, I will say this: if I have one criticism about Eternals, and I'm not talking about pie in the sky shit, like, oh man, it would have been so much better if it was a TV show as opposed to a movie, because I do feel that is the case. I think it would have made a better TV show than a movie. However, that's not what happened. So just judging it on its own merits, I kind of wish that the whole thing they did with Crow, I wish they would have done Crow differently. I didn't like how Crow was done. That's actually the only thing about the movie I don't really like. Everything else I thought was great. I loved how they subverted the whole villain angle by saying, hey, it actually ain't the guy you think it is. It's one of the people you think is supposed to be the hero.
Right.
Like, I thought that was cool. To my understanding, no Marvel movie had given us a protagonist. Which I think, to be fair, Icarus is a deuteragonist as opposed to a protagonist. He is the second most important character in the whole fucking story. So them doing that, I don't think Marvel has ever really done that before.
I thought you were about to start teaching like calculus or something.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Mathematics.
No. I recently had to look that up actually for a video, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna use this information.
There you go.
I was like,
I'm impressed. That should work. No,
yeah.
Deuteragonist. Damn,
Yeah.
That's dope.
You know the third most important? Tritagonist.
Tritagonist.
Yeah,
Okay. I was gonna go
Mm-hmm.
tertiagonist.
Yeah, honestly, that's what I thought it was gonna be at first too, because I was like, oh, tertiary. That makes more sense. But no, I also the idea of characters who are heroes changing their alliance, based on ideological beliefs, between each other, where under normal circumstances they are aligned, but one fucking thing made them all fucking turn on each other. I was like, that's so fucking cool. We've never done that in the MCU. I said, y'all motherfuckers keep saying y'all want something new, and guess what? Y'all got something new. You've never seen this before in the MCU, and you got it, and you fucking hated it. Why? Because you don't actually want it. You don't know what the fuck you want. You don't know what you want until Kevin Feige fucking gives it to you. That's just the truth. And you can say that, well, when other times they gave us Winter Soldier, it was new. No, it wasn't. That was just the first time you saw Flight of the fucking Condor in a Marvel movie. That's all that shit fucking was. Even the Russos even the fucking Russos said that shit. Even the fucking Russos. And I mean, yeah, you could say Civil War. You could say Civil War, but the thing is, it's different because Civil War, yes, it was an ideological, like, hey, you want to do this, I want to do this, we're diametrically opposed, we're going to fight, and eventually we'll get over it, we'll become friends later. The Eternals was different, because this wasn't about just an ideological belief that's going to lead to a fight. This was an ideological belief that could lead to the destruction of the fucking planet.
Right.
That was the difference. And Icarus... like, and also the thing, too, with Civil War, it was pretty open who the good guys and the bad guys were. Like, it was like, oh, well, you have, Zemo, he's the bad guy, but you also technically, depending on what side of the Registration Act you stand on, Cap could be the bad guy or Iron Man could be the bad guy. But in the case of Eternals, it was like, no. Icarus is on your side. The whole movie. The whole movie, he's the love interest. They pulled a Frozen. They pulled a Frozen on you, and people didn't even appreciate it. You walked into Frozen thinking, oh, yeah, Hans is that dude. He's with us. Or what was the whatever the villain guy's name was. I might be misremembering. But, and then, yeah, you find out, oh, wait a minute, this dude's on that Fox News bullshit. They did the same thing with Icarus and Sprite. They were like, oh, wait a minute. These characters are cool. They're friendly. You like them. And then the last act, they're like, psych. Psych. But anyway, now that said, because I do want to get back to what we were, I didn't mean to go off the rails like that per se, but
yeah, which we never do. So
we never
it's
do
like
that.
Weird that we did
look,
that.
Man,
yeah.
look. Why are you talking about that shit like we do it all the time? Like, why?
We do that shit all the time.
We do it all the time. Like, we literally did that shit just like 20 minutes ago too. Shit.
Yep.
But
I might do it again with this next one. You got some DMs waiting for you.
Oh, sweet. Let's go. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's yeah. I'm not putting that up. I'm not putting that up there. I'm gonna let that one. I'm gonna let that one stand on its own.
If y'all want to know, you got to go to left field. If you go to server recommendations in the Blerd Koa, go look under funny shit and see what he posted. That's Bone Factory.
Oh yeah, I see. He sent it to me over here. Oh God, Jesus Christ.
That was him being impatient. He's like, come on.
He's like, nah,
you need to see it.
Do it.
Nah, you taking too damn long. I'll send him a damn self.
Also, dude, this Greg Land. Oh my God, this Greg Land.
The little things are pretty funny. the ones are pretty funny. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I like the little quotes on it.
Well, no, it's just like, it's not even that. I'm looking at all of the different pictures that have.
Just show it.
Yeah, fuck it. Okay, fuck it. Fine.
Y'all should still join my server though.
Yeah, you still still join the server. You should do that. Here, let me. God damn it, dude, we are never gonna beat the charges. We were just about to be back on track. Yeah, look, see, I was really trying to get that plaque, man. I was like, y'all know how close I am to my.
No, this is good. There's nothing. There's nothing overt.
Y'all know how close I am to get. Like, I'm literally like, the end of this month, my probationary period is up, and I have a feeling we're like, just because some of the stuff,
just gotta say, look, normalize platonic love, okay? Normalize
no.
platonic.
It's
You
not
could
that
be the
one.
little spoon platonically.
It's not even that one though. It's not even that one. It's the Greg Land art that like I'm just kind of
Oh,
like
right.
that. Like
Yeah.
'cause I'm gonna tell you right now, because of what I
Oh
know.
shit. That's
Yeah,
right. That's
but
right.
yeah,
That's right.
like, okay, like look, there is no universe.
Oh Lord.
There is
Oh Lord.
like if you look at the you didn't send it, but there's the one he sent like the Greg Land Before Time. Here,
Yes.
did you see that one?
Yeah. It should be on that. Oh no, it's not. Yeah.
Yeah, here I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. Just this one specifically, because I know what Greg Land got this from. It makes this shot just like I can just imagine what is coming out of her mouth.
Danger.
So,
Oh yeah, that's a different one. The one you're showing right now is different than the one I sent you.
yeah, that one.
Because
Like
the one I sent you has the man from the man who brought you the Greg Land Before Time.
yeah. You sent me that one, and it's like, this is the one. This is the one you sent.
Yeah.
Me. Yeah. You sent me this one, which, in and of itself, in a vacuum, fine. But like at the same time, I'm just like, ugh.
Starring Ernie Carruthers and whatever the fuck Robo's real name is.
Well, also, you know what I love? I love that it looks like an old. Are you familiar with
VHS
Memphis
tapes?
No. Like, are you familiar with Memphis rap?
Oh, a little bit. Yeah.
So back
Like
in the
that
yeah,
was Texas.
well, no. So
Yeah, go
back
ahead.
in the day, they used to do these album covers, and they all like there was bad photo. They're like bad Photoshop jobs,
Right. Graphic design is my passion type shit. Yeah.
Right. You would just be like, okay, I guess. Or like here's a like it would just they were always just really like stupid bad Photoshop jobs every time.
Yeah. Bone Factory did all of those album covers, by the way.
I'm sure he did. I'm sure he did. Like, here's another one. Like, Gangsta Pat right there. That's another one. That's a
Deadly Verses.
Man, dude. It was a different time, man. It was a different time.
He said. Somebody said, "All right, now bite your bottom lip."
Oh no, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Never.
No, I'm talking about this dude on the cover right there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. No,
He's like,
you're right,
that
you're
looks
right.
gangster as shit. Bite your
He's
bottom
like,
lip.
yeah.
Like,
He's like, yeah. We did that shit, man. We did that shit. But no, that's like these like you would think, like look at this shit. Look at this shit. You got 3-6 Mafia. And this one motherfucker who's like been like he's literally just standing up, and someone just like put him in the picture and erased the lower half of his body to make him look like he's flying. Yeah. Or no, he's hanging on to something. He's hanging on to a.
That's right. It's a top down.
Right. Like it's just like, bruh, what are we doing here? What are we doing here?
Why didn't they get rid of the bar? The bar might have been a little bit better.
Maybe I don't know.
Without
Look,
the bar.
I just this is just like I said, Memphis
It's a
rap.
boombox spaceship.
you just had to be like for Memphis rap. You just kind of had to be there. Like it's not some shit that like if you were never there for Memphis rap during its inception, I actually have a difficult time finding ways to recommend it to people. Yeah, or even defending it sometimes. Cause like I love it, but like I admit, like when people if I were to like, hey, bro, but let's listen to some Memphis rap, and you just kind of like the whole time you just kind of like I guess. I mean
I kind of want to hear some now.
right? Look, the whole time Robo would just be like,
What
like, okay,
am I listening to?
like, what is
who is that last dude? He said something Pat.
Well, so basically you had Gangsta Pat. You had Gangsta Pat.
What's his name? Patrick?
Probably. I don't know. I never got to meet the guy. But no, like you had like DJ Paul and you had Gangsta Boo, God rest her soul.
Oh yeah.
Gangsta Boo was awesome. Then you had Skinny Pimp. Yeah, Skinny Pimp. He was that was
He was skinny but dangerous.
Skinny but dangerous, man.
You didn't fuck with Skinny Pimp.
No. You never fuck with Skinny Pimp. And then of course
Tell you what, I Want to Smoke got 20 million plays on that shit.
Oh, I mean, like I said, dude, the shit hits. But like a lot of the beauty of a lot of older Memphis rap is that it sounded like trash. Not saying that like because it was bad, but because like
the quality,
it was like the quality of the recordings. Yeah, it was the But yeah, like you would get people like that. You get 8 Ball, MJG, shit like that. You'd see all kind of crazy shit. And then Play a Fly, that was another one. Play a Fly, that's another one right there. Yeah. But yeah,
oh no, this is dope.
Oh, you listening to
Everybody needs to go to Gangsta Pat. Don't be a nerd like me, a dweeb, and put gangster with the ER because it won't come up. Gotta be with an A.
Gotta be A. Gangsta.
And listen to I Want to Smoke. That's just tight. It's like a Bone. It's like a Bone Thugs and Harmony kind of thing.
Yeah. Because when Memphis rap was kind of at like the height of its popularity, or like even early in its inception, you had to you basically were kind of looking at rap in a time when Bone Thugs and Harmony was like really popular. But yeah.
Okay, so that like triple rhyme beat and shit, like smashing syllables in there. Yeah. I feel you.
Yeah, like that was good times. It was good times.
I remember practicing that when I was 15 years old, trying to like get up on top of my game. All right, get on top of my Game Boy. I got that. Got it. I got this.
Look at him in there. Like that was me. I was the guy that would come in with the end. Like I'm gonna miss everybody.
Yeah.
That was me. That was
Or you memorize like the corniest one because it's so fucking simple, like Gangsta's Paradise. And
right.
You think you're cool for it.
You're right. A little bit like, and I miss my Uncle Charlie. That's who I was with Bone Thugs. That's why you would never catch me trying to sing their music seriously. It was always I was the original memester when it came to Bone Thug and Harmony.
I miss my Uncle Charles, y'all.
Yeah, right. We die.
Yep.
That was me. Like, see, I would be the motherfucker who would come and be like, "See you at the crossroads, so you don't belong." That was me. That was my part.
Bro, why do you only sing those parts? Dude, I'm doing the hype man part. I'm doing the hype man part. Leave me alone. I could sing the whole song if I wanted to. I just like doing the hype man part.
Yeah. See, I was that Nate Dogg and Warren G motherfucker. Like, that was the type of shit that I was like super into. Cause like I was like, I like shit where I can understand what the motherfucker's saying because I can like sing it along in the car. Right. Cause there's no line in hip hop colder than 16 in the clip and 1 in the hole. They drop an and yell and it's a tad bit late. Nate Dogg and Warren G had to regulate. It's like, oh shit, dude.
Actually,
damn it, they jam it.
Screwface Coupon give me a good idea. Before we get back on track and we get this train going again.
Yes.
You want to catch up?
Yeah, let's catch up. Let's take a look at.
I always feel bad when we read a super chat
like
that was given 3 hours ago and we're like way past that topic.
It's like, wait a minute, I don't even know what the fuck we're talking about anymore.
Yeah,
I've been that guy before. I tell you what, let's do it like this
for $20. LOL, that's so true, guys. I have no idea what this is for, but thank you for the 20.
Yeah, I'd be like, man, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah. Woo.
We got one here. Nomadic Chaos with the 13 says, with Beau gone for season 2 of X-Men 97, what's one thing you hope to see from it? Because I want to see Gambit get on Rogue's ass for how messy she was after he died, if he comes back. Oh, he's coming back. He's coming
Oh,
back.
has to. 100% gonna come back.
Yeah.
And that's why they did it though. Beau set it up just like that because that's gonna be the conflict, part of the B-side conflict right there, you know?
Yes.
Sub story.
Yes, no, that is 110,000,000%.
I think we're gonna see somebody get on, and it's also about Rogue, how she fucking straight up intended to murk that motherfucker. She didn't know he was gonna live.
Yeah, that's
she
true.
said, fuck you. She did like Hawk Girl in Superman.
Yeah, she did.
I'm not Superman, bitch.
Woof. And all of a sudden you see like an Alka-Seltzer hit the water. It's like crazy.
That's
man.
it.
That's it. That's it. I mean, look, everybody's gonna have to answer for something. I don't know how they're gonna try and address that in a season 2, but I know for a fact they have to bring back Gambit because they've already set up that he's going to be brought back by Apocalypse. Everything else
that makes sense.
Yeah, it's and there's precedent for it. It's literally straight out of the comics, which is going to kind of touch on something we're going to bring up here in a little bit. But also, real quick, I want to say shout out to Vandolph the Black for not only hitting us with the 5, but also hitting us with a Blerd Club Silver membership, which we're also
nice.
we'll also bring that up right here. Basically talking about, I said Kevin don't want to pay the creators' estates, bro. Yeah, he doesn't. He doesn't want to pay the money. And that's because okay. How many of y'all remember this? Carter and I talked about this a long time ago. That and it actually would have happened this year, or was it last year? It might have been last year. I think it actually would have been last year. There was a point where Marvel was about to lose the rights to pretty much every fucking character you give a shit about. They were, and I know what you're thinking. You probably think, oh, it's probably still some like you're talking about no-name character. No. I'm talking about Spider-Man, Iron Man, Doctor Strange, Captain America, Thor, to a greater extent, pretty much any character that was made by either Steve Ditko, Jack Kirby, yeah, pretty much.
Blackface Gambit, Jesus.
You know what? Now that you've said that, see, I never thought about that shit before until just now, and now I feel sick to my stomach. Maybe you know what? Maybe it is good that Beau is gone. Maybe it's not a bad thing that that Beau is gone. Maybe that's all right.
Hey, come on. There's an episode of Community that got pulled off of Hulu.
Yeah,
because of
blackface.
Professor.
Well, it was Professor Chang trying to look like a drow, and they said
a drow, a dark elf.
Yeah,
that was like literal black, like my hat.
Yeah,
and I'm like, come on.
Well, the only reason I didn't have a problem with the Professor Chang, Senor Chang in that particular regard, only because if I remember correctly, he didn't have lipstick on. He would just like, it was like,
no,
and dark elves, they are that fucking black. Like they, like there's like not all of them, but there's a lot of them that are. It's just. Dark elves are just like black people. They come in so many different shades that like yeah, there's some that are
purple, light gray.
Right. Like there's some that are like as black as my shirt. There's some that are like ashy black. There's some that are like blue black. There's some that are blue, just straight up blue. There's some that are off gray, whatever. But I was like, yeah, there are like especially the way drow used to be depicted. They used to be depicted as God, what's the word? They used to be depicted as that black. Originally.
Mm-hmm. And then they worked in a blackface joke, and it was funny.
Yeah,
you know,
it was hilarious.
I kind of I made it like the example I gave because there was obviously internet arguing over it, but I'm like, imagine that they did a Charlie Chaplin, right? And so they did a Charlie Chaplin Halloween, and someone from the Jewish club with a yarmulke walks up to him, spits at his feet, and walks away. That's funny.
Yeah.
Because he looks like he's Hitler, but he's not. He's Charlie Chaplin. Like, you wouldn't pull that. You wouldn't pull that because that's a funny joke. He's being mistaken for Hitler. The fact that he went pitch black, actual black, didn't keep his mouth open, didn't put on lipstick or nothing. Like, he just did pitch black. The joke is that it's being mistaken for blackface, and they still pulled it. And I'm like,
the episodes of It's Always Sunny that they pulled, I totally understood those because I was like, yeah, this is blatant. Like there's
they pushed the line all the way. Yeah,
like they didn't just push the line. They stepped on that motherfucker and like rubbed their foot and then kept on walking. And I love It's Always Sunny. Like I've actually been like I just started watching it for the first time like a couple of months ago, and I think I've gotten to like in the time I've been watching it, I had to slow down because Cynthia hated it at first, or I won't say hated it. She just didn't find it funny. And then somewhere down the road, she eventually started giggling at some of the shit that was happening, and then she decided that she liked the show. But it took 7 seasons for us to get there. So now I'm watching it more slowly. Because it's like, no, wait for me.
So she wasn't caught from the jump, and he said, I took him out back and I tore his ass apart.
No.
All right. Well,
it was
can't win them all.
It's kind of the same thing with Big Mouth. Like she doesn't really care for Big Mouth, but I'm always fucking dying laughing watching it.
Shit's hilarious.
That shit is
hilarious.
That shit is high key fucking mad lad hilarious.
Yeah.
But that's one of those that like kind of something that I just had to accept. She doesn't like vulgar humor. So the more vulgar something is, the less likely she's gonna be into it.
Yeah.
But
what about RDJ Tropic Thunder? Hold on. Here's the only thing I'll say. I'm not black. I mean, I'm not. So when I think about these things, I think about it. That the only way I can think of it as a not black person. Same thing with trans shit. Like if I think that something's not transphobic, I try not to be transphobic, and that's that. But what I think, it really doesn't have anything to, it doesn't fucking matter because I'm not trans.
Right.
For me, if I'm gonna say, wow, this is fucked up, there has to be if it's artistic, right? Like it's comedy. Are you showing it like it's funny? Or are you showing it like the comedy is how fucking stupid the other dude is? You know what I mean? Like, so if you notice, in the blackface they did in Always Sunny, Dennis didn't do it. When he, because remember they switched roles.
Yeah, they switched.
Dennis wouldn't do it because Dennis is not an idiot. Dennis was like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
And they even spent most of the episode talking about blackface being bad.
Right, exactly. And Mac, that the character doesn't even it's not even registering to him because he's so fucking dumb. He's like, no, the character's black. I'm bound to be a black guy. And that's the joke. Is like, oh my, and everybody else is like, oh my God, this is so offensive. You could not do that. Right. You know what's another good example? Fucking Sweet D.
Yeah, she does brown face.
Mimicking Obama.
I'd see. I thought you were going to talk about where she was pretending to be
doing the
Latina.
Puerto Rican brown face.
Right. I thought you were talking about that, but the Obama thing, that one too.
That one is too. But so Dennis does it fucking awesome, nails it, right? And then she does the offensive one, and everybody's like, "What?" As long as you're portraying it like this is not okay, and the humor is in how fucking stupid the person is, or how you know what I mean, then. As a not black person, now I'm like, now, if y'all don't like it, same thing with RDJ. That's the joke is he's so fucking oblivious to how offensive he's being. And then that's why, what do you mean, you people, is so funny. Because it's like the actual black guy's like, this bitch is not black. But if you're black and you look at them like, no, that shit makes me uncomfortable, then I'm here to tell you you're wrong. No, I'll just play.
I was gonna say, I like for me, it's all situational for me. So there are some instances of like black and brown face on It's Always Sunny that I'm kind of like, this ain't it.
This is not fun. Yeah,
like the
I feel
Puerto
you.
Rican one, with Sweet D. Nah, that ain't it. That ain't it for me.
You didn't like it.
I didn't like. Matter of fact, the fact that they kept going back to it, I was like, yeah, I was like, dude, it was uncomfortable the first time. It's worse. I was like, it's worse. But it's not even that, because like, and to be fair, all the characters on It's Always Sunny are supposed to be terrible people. You're not supposed. I mean, you're not really supposed to like. It's like Rick and Morty. You're not supposed to want to be Rick Sanchez. Like it's the same thing.
Rick is funny, but he's also a dirtbag.
Yeah, he's a dirtbag.
And if you watch long enough, he realizes he's a dirtbag. He's lonely as fuck. His daughter fucking hates him. His wife is dead. Yeah.
And then It's Always Sunny, all of the characters, I think the only character who's probably like not as bad as the rest is Charlie. And that's not saying much. Like Charlie,
and it's just because he's stupid.
Yeah,
and he's played as dumb. And then you find out what happens when he finally gets to smash the waitress. It's like, oh, you're a piece of shit too. Okay, got it.
It's like, okay. You're not any better than the people who I was trying to defend you from.
That's right. Always Sunny is about assholes. That's exactly correct. That's exactly correct.
But it's but no, I totally get it though. And also shout out to Bone Factory with the 13 months in the Blerd Club gold mine. I got the message.
What if comics are fire?
I synced it. Okay. I synced it.
So I can't watch that show and feel like they handle it well. See, I've said this multiple times before.
Mm-hmm.
And it won't be the last time I say it. Sometimes I'm glad that I'm not like a mega fan.
Oh,
Like I've grown up with comics, and I tell people I grew up with comics, but then I meet people like Ernie and Judah and shit like that. Like, nah, bitch, I grew up with comics. I'm like, okay, you're right. And it's like when you meet people that's like read damn near every comic, okay, you realize there's levels to this shit. So there's a lot of stories that I don't have expectation of. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
And so it's not like, oh, fuck, they ruined this because I didn't. Case in point, if I had never read Jason Aaron's Thor run, I probably would like fucking Love and Thunder just fine. You know what I mean? If I didn't know about whatever the dude's name is, also from Jason Aaron, for the Dark Elf guy.
Oh, Malekith.
Malekith. I probably might like Dark World. Who knows? But since I had an expectation and had a love for it, and they fucking failed to deliver, now I don't like it. So this comic makes perfect sense. If you love the What If comics, you're gonna really hate the fucking season.
Oh yeah, no, 100%.
Yeah.
Also, so Mount Tyler Durden, Lois Lane didn't so much do like traditional blackface. She actually became black. Like she actually. Right. Like she went into a machine in the it was one of Superman's Fortress of Solitude machines, and when she went to the machine, she went in white, and she came out black. But like, and it wasn't like, oh, this is something that like, oh, this was an accident. It wasn't an accident. It was actually like that was the intention. Like,
right, because she wanted to know what it was like to live with a black woman.
Right.
Because everyone knows you're gonna really understand what it's like to be black if you only had to be it for a day and then you don't have to be it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You just you get it. You get it, obviously.
Yeah, totally. Like why of course you would. Like all you gotta do,
matter of fact,
is walk around looking like
I'm
Erykah
calling that
Badu.
blackface.
Yeah, actually, I think it is. Actually, you know what?
I think it's blackface. It is blackface. It's just scientific blackface. You did it scientifically.
This was a piss poor. This was a white man's piss poor way to try and explain racism to white people.
Yes.
Because I say this shit all the time. They never. It's never this shit ain't for black people. They didn't write this story for black readers. They wrote this for white readers to be like, hey, because you can look at it, this is the line that gives it away. This is the line that gives away. She says, everyone's staring at me like I'm a freak. She says, I feel so conspicuous, yet I'm the same person I was before, only my skin is black. This was basically the writers would have been like, see, people are just people.
We're all the same. Yeah.
Yeah, this shit. And
why can't we all get along?
Yeah, that's why whenever you would watch or those old like PSAs or those afternoon specials or read comics like this, it's why they always read as like ham-fisted or like schlocky, because they were literally speaking to the lowest common denominator.
And it's white people writing it. It's like white people trying to imagine what a black person would say if they were trying to like send a message. I'm like,
right.
Because them motherfuckers, like, you realize you could just hire black writers.
Yeah,
right?
no, 100%.
Whoa,
100%.
now you're being crazy. Now you're talking crazy. Come on. We're trying to be anti-racist here.
I mean, I'm just saying, it's wild, man. It's wild. You can't make this
It did the same thing with Emma.
Yeah, they did.
Emma Frost.
Made her and Storm swap places. Made Storm a whole.
I only know that because I edited your videos. You know,
yeah,
I didn't know that before.
That's look, hey, and I'll be honest with you, man. There's a lot of people that that when I see people like glazing up Emma Frost as if like she's never done anything wrong, that's always the first thing I look at. I'm always like when I point out to you that this is not Storm.
Right.
That is not Storm. That's Emma fucking Frost.
That's right.
This is Storm. More specifically, just right here, that is your precious Storm right there in Emma Frost's body. It's crazy, man. You can't make this shit up.
I wish the trauma about losing her blackness was less subtext. You know what I mean? Like, I felt like they didn't want to like lean in too much to it. We're gonna imply it, but I don't want to make the readers too uncomfortable. and that's why we need writers of color.
I know what you're talking about. Didn't Emma physically steal her personality from a black woman in like 2003 and it's never been brought up? So yes, what you're talking about, and it's a character that I always laugh about because and I saw shout out to Black Gay Comic Geek because he was actually talking about this on his threads not too terribly long ago, I think. Talking about like how people always talk about how there's so many black people with electric powers. And he was kind of saying the same thing I said before, that that's not really the case. There's actually not as many as you probably think there are. There are a lot, but I mean, there's also lots of white people who have random ass powers. But he said, the thing you should be asking yourself is, where are all the black magic users? Where are all the black telepaths? And that's something that I thought was funny because there aren't that many black telepaths in X-Men comics.
You know why? Oh, do you have a guess why?
My guess is that if a black person could read everyone's minds, they would probably just kill everybody and be a villain.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Though
I was thinking
I'm curious
more.
What you were thinking.
So I'm thinking of it more of on a literary sense when you're saying, like, how do we portray wizards and empaths? I mean, telepaths and shit. Like that. They're always because of the like for the wizard, you have to study, right? Your magic comes from studying books. The empath has a powerful mind. The telepath, they're super smart. They're super smart. They're always like intellectual types.
Yes,
and they don't want to. Nobody's thought to put a black person as an intellectual. No, they have, and to hit on the like, and there actually are some, but they're few and far between. And one of them, is actually who I think Will the Grace is talking about, and that's Astrid Bloom. Is a black woman who Emma Frost met in college. And was also a telepath. They had the exact same fucking powers, minus the diamond thing. She's not indigenous.
No. She's a black woman. It's just
Okay.
it was just a really shitty color job by I forget who the artist was on this, but Astrid Bloom is black. And I think what makes it's more like here it's less clear, but when you get to like later points, you see she's got like
Oh, you
braids
can see
and
her.
shit.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It's more obvious that like, but she did get.
I was going for the wing. The wing on her shirt.
Oh,
Because they always give like
yeah.
Native people, they always wear like animal parts. There's always like some wing
no,
or
you're
feathers
right.
on their shit.
No. You're 100%. But yeah, no, she's black, but like basically a lot of Emma's personality comes from Astrid Bloom. And
that's permanent, like today.
As far as I can tell, Astrid's supposed to be in a coma, to this very day.
Oh wow.
Because of Emma Frost. They had like a little psychic battle, and Emma basically like hit her with the nuclear option. And
Oh, wow.
basically made it where matter of fact, here it is right here. This is the page right here. And basically like they have her bring Astrid to her knees, talking about how, oh yeah, you're too powerful. And then basically she's like, yeah, of course. And yeah, the whole darling thing, that's where this was basically their way of explaining why Emma is the way she is. And basically she basically like makes her catatonic, and she's, to my understanding, not been used in a comic since. She's been mentioned but never really like shown.
What part tells us that she absorbed her personality though?
Well, it's the whole fact that this isn't how she normally talks. The whole like how the way she talks, like she's of like high society. It like, and that's something that some people do bring up occasionally, is that like she's always depicted as having like a British accent. She's actually not British. She's from fucking Boston.
and Astrid is from the UK.
I don't remember, but like that was just Astrid's way of talking. Is basically
like high class and all that.
Yeah,
shit.
like very like high society type shit like that. So.
Oh. I see.
But yeah. But then
interesting.
But then like you get to the whole thing where it's like, oh yeah, like this is the last we see of Astrid Bloom when they're taking her out on the stretcher, and it's like, yeah, man, look at her, she's just not there. Yeah. That was kind of the thing to take away from it. But yeah. Astrid Bloom.
Well, at Marvel.fandom says the last sentence, the confrontation was short, with Bloom having never stood a chance.
Mm-hmm.
Astrid was left catatonic by Emma and seemingly destroyed her mind.
Mm-hmm.
And there's nothing else.
Oh, and Will just said it here. Astrid is from England. So, yeah, I think it's safe to say that, yeah, she took her shit. Because it's always been heavily implied, even
is
before
it debated?
What do you mean?
Is are there readers that are be like, I don't know, because like without me knowing the character Astrid to line it up, I would have read that talking bubble as mocking her.
Well, no,
because that's why it's in quotes.
Well, no, that talking bubble was mocking her. However, that's also not how Emma talked before then. It's how Astrid talked. But then after that incident. And then, after that incident takes place before she was ever, like, a part of the Hellfire Club. So, like, and that's how she talks, like, to this day. She talks the way, like, Astrid used to. And I feel like there was an opportunity to address that, but no one's ever really addressed it. So, yeah.
To canonize it, right? So it's not, like, subtext and implied.
Right.
Like, no, this is what happened. Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
That's a dope-ass story. That's a story that I would pitch.
Yeah.
This is how we bring back Astrid Bloom.
Mm-hmm.
Something happens where they fucking rip Astrid's mind back from Emma Frost, and then they have to, all the writers from that point on have to change Emma Frost talk because now Astrid Bloom's back and has her. That would be dope.
It would also absolve Emma Frost of a lot of her fuckery.
Okay, even better. Emma Frost doing that on purpose because she's like, what have I done? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so she visits her in the hospital and does some wah shit, and then fucking puts her mind back in it.
I'm just saying, man. I've always I always liked the idea of because I remember during the Krakoan era, I was like, man, it would be really nice if they would have brought back Astrid Bloom and like maybe addressed the fuckery that happened between them, like, because I mean, if we're keeping it a buck, before that incident, it's implied that Emma wasn't really that, like, she wasn't like a perfect person, but she wasn't like evil. And it seems like after she did what she did to Astrid Bloom, that's supposed to explain why she's such an evil person, or at least used to be a very bad person that eventually became good. But yeah, that's another story altogether. We still got some super chats that we need to get. We got one here. This is from Screwface Capone. Says Juicy J and Black Thought dropped an actual factual jazz album last week. I didn't know about that, so now I'm gonna add that to my queue because I love me some Juicy J, but I'm an even bigger fan of Black Thought. It's one of my favorite Actually, I would make an argument Black Thought is my favorite rapper. Because that motherfucker don't play. Anybody who can freestyle for like 10 minutes straight without missing a beat, goated. Sorry. If you ever get the chance, look up Black Thought freestyle. I think it's like an 8 to 10 minute freestyle.
Damn.
And it's like, and he's just like going. Just going. He's in the he's on with Flex. And he's just going.
That's dope. That is so impressive.
But we got another one from Nomadic Chaos. Says with the 8 says what do you think of Drake speed running his downfall for the whole UMG and Kendrick lawsuits? I think we might have briefly talked about this either last week on here or maybe on maybe briefly. I think we might briefly talked about it on the Blerd Cave or something. I don't remember exactly. But I'll just say this. Anyone who tries to settle a rap beef with a lawsuit, that's it. Yeah, you lost.
Yeah.
It's over. As a matter of fact, hang your shit up. Because I will never take you seriously.
Drake is why we have FBAs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, no, 100%. 100%.
Without Drake, we wouldn't have to worry about FBAs.
Yes. No, you're 100%. You are 100% correct. 100%. Also, the fact that he's also dragging in Kendrick's wife and kids and shit into this, naming them in the lawsuit. I'm like, dude. I was like, first off, that's bitch. That's bitch made behavior. Dude.
And kid.
Yeah, I think. That's I think. Yeah, if I remember correctly, like the lawsuit names a lot of people who aren't even directly involved in what's going on. So yeah, I'm not a fan. So that said, to get us back on track, because I didn't mean to go down that trail for as long as I did. So where do we? Okay, yeah, here I remember now. The memory is the steel trap it once was. So we had, yeah, here we go. Bam. We back.
Oh, by the way,
what's up?
in your DM above Wokeback Mountain is a related post from March.
I actually pulled it. I pulled it. See, I was paying attention. I actually saw it when you first put it in. I just didn't say anything.
All right.
But no. He says, also notice how everyone in Marvel talks like Deadpool and Wolverine put X-Men back into the modern zeitgeist. Sorry, that was X-Men 97, and even Ryan Reynolds has acknowledged it. Sadly, Kevin Feige and his sycophants hated that what I crested, or I think he meant created. I think he actually meant created there, but that's another story altogether. Let me see if I can. I think there was another one somewhere that actually like follows that up. Let me double check. No, maybe not. Anyway, carrying on. But basically, yeah, this would. Okay, look, I'll give credit where credit's due. Beau DeMayo is largely a lot of the reason why people were talking about X-Men so heavy. But here's the thing. And anyone who's a content creator will probably believe me when I say this. X-Men is kind of just a blanket subject that you can talk about that everybody wants to talk about.
Everybody.
Like
Yeah.
that's not a that like
Yeah.
I think I'm the fucking mayor. I'm the fucking mayor of talking about the X-Men because and that was why for a long time because everybody kept wanting me to talk about it. Because
Is there any other channel that's a bigger X-Men channel than yours?
I mean, there's
doubt it.
bigger channels that talk about X-Men, but none that like
But not like
Not like-
concentrated like yours.
not like
Like
a-
your shit's like
yeah.
80% of the channel.
yeah, like I would say I would say like maybe not as much now, like and I'm talking about like with the comics, but just like in general, if you talk about X-Men on any level, people listen in because X-Men is one of those comics that even people who didn't read comics actually read. So like it has that cachet that it's just it is what it is. Now Ryan Reynolds putting
The
respect
movies weren't even that great if you think about it.
no,
Especially
they weren't.
compared to the MCU, they
No,
weren't
God,
that
no.
great and still fucking killed it
Yeah,
because they're the X-Men.
even the bad ones did well.
That's right.
Even
That's
the
right.
fucking bad ones, because people are that desperate for good X-Men content.
Yeah.
Hell,
Yeah.
even when like because I used to always tell people this, like, yeah, when people were talking about like, oh man, I'm so glad X-Men 97's back, I really miss having X-Men cartoons. And I always like to remind people it's and to be fair, it's been a while, but like I was like, we had other X-Men cartoons. I didn't care for X-Men Evolution the way everybody else did. I thought it was just okay, but there's a lot of people who fucking love that cartoon. I was more of a Wolverine and the X-Men guy, which is impressive considering I don't like Wolverine all that much. Like
Oh, wow.
I'm
I said, "Oh wow." A lot of people like-
I don't.
I get not liking Deadpool. I like Deadpool, but when someone says that they don't care for him, I get it. 'Cause
Yeah,
he's,
yeah, yeah.
You know, he's corny and he's not. He doesn't take. I get it. But Wolverine, that's interesting.
Yeah, like it's because he's oversaturated. He's everywhere.
Nah,
I don't need
he's
to
like
see
played
him.
out. Okay.
Yeah. He's like it would be like giving me a TV show called Batman and the Outsiders. I mean, I would be happy to see the Outsiders, but you could have kept Batman. Like if Batman is a background character, I'd be okay with that. Like if you made a Batman in the Outsider show, but Batman only showed up every once in a while, like he wasn't like the main. Even though he is on the show, he's not the main focus. I'd be like, okay, fine, whatever. But then at that point, just call it the Outsiders. But you call it Batman because you want people to tune in. But
That's
yeah,
right.
but to carry on with what he was saying, he said one of my final straws for me was I'm gonna read this as it was written. One of my final straws for me was Kevin and the studio leadership not attending the premiere to thank or show support for the cast and crew who busted their ass working 7 days a week for 3 years to make the show what it was. And also the studio declining to do a wrap party to celebrate the show's success in May. This part's funny because I don't know if you've watched the studio.
Have
you watched this?
I know exactly the one. Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. There are so many episodes of that show that I'm like, man, Seth Rogen has his finger on the fucking pulse because there was some shit in there that I could actually easily see being, I won't say like a mean-spirited shot at Sinners, which by the way, was not out yet when this show was made, but there is something that happens on the studio when they're talking about Ron Howard and that fucking movie that was way too, that had that long ass extra shit going on at the end.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, the whole time I was watching that episode, I was like, ooh, I said, this feels like a shot at Sinners. I know it ain't, but it feels
For the
like
dance
one.
scene?
Well, no. For the extra scene tacked on like because it's technically a post-credit scene, but it's damn near just a regular part of the movie. It may as well just be a regular part of the movie.
Right. Got it.
I don't hate that scene, but it's one of those things. I'm like, man, y'all could just put that at the end
in the movie,
and then like we go on from there. But no, but like how the movie just like it's like, oh man, this movie will not end. It just keeps on going. I mean, I'm fine with it, but like I could see why people might be a little irritated. But no, but there's a whole thing they do with the episode where they're talking about how, man, these cheap fucks wouldn't even pay for a rap party. I pay for a rap party out of my own pocket. But that's what he's talking about here. He says, who paid $7,000 out of his pocket for the rap party for the crew? That would be me. I was like, dude, okay, I 100% agree with this. That is shitty. I do think that if you are the executive over a very successful property, the Raps, you should do a rap party. You should give these people. It's like giving the employees a pizza party. You know,
Right.
It ain't shit.
Yeah, it's the least.
It's the least you can do.
Yeah. Oh, you're $1 billion company, and a crew who you
Yeah.
overworked, by the way, because I know they didn't get paid anywhere near what that show made y'all. You know what I mean? This is the fucking this is the crutch of the crux of capitalism.
Easy.
They made these motherfuckers work 7 days a week for 3 years. How much you think they pay these motherfuckers? You know what I mean? $70,000 a year, $80,000 a year, maybe. But that motherfucker made you hundreds of millions of dollars that those motherfuckers are not gonna see. Shit, you can't give me a fucking rap party? Fuck you.
Nah, that's garbage. Yeah. And right here. And the Pokey Kid just kind of said what I was thinking. If you got up when the credits started rolling on Sinners.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you did. You missed the actual ending of the movie.
Yeah.
And I knew
that's
people.
The ending.
I knew people because the second time I saw it in theaters, it might have been the third, but I think it was the second. We had people who came with us to go see it. They weren't sitting with us, but I saw them get up as the movie was like the credits were rolling, and I was kind of like, I was like, hey, sit down, because they ended up having to come back, because they would have missed it. Had I not said something, they would have missed it.
Did you ever catch it on IMAX?
Yeah, that was the time. That was the time, and it was fucking gorgeous. It was fucking gorgeous. God damn, it was so fucking good.
I would love to see a re-release because I missed it. Like, my wife hates our IMAX theater, hates it.
Really?
So whenever it's a movie, we go see it. Yeah, it's the it's not the IMAX. First of all, she says it's way too loud. I'm like, weak sauce. But she also absolutely requires the official no shit slushy.
Oh,
right. Like, no, I'm sorry, not slushy. What is it? Icy.
Oh,
Icy.
got you. Yeah.
The one you can find at 7-Eleven and shit like that.
Uh-huh.
And then the other ones just have your regular generic slushies, right? I'm like, come on, it's IMAX though. This is how you're supposed to watch movies. Like, they got slushies. It's not the same thing. I don't want to go to that one.
Damn.
No.
See, the fucked up part is we have that. We like our theater that has like the IMAX screen.
Has an icy machine?
It has an icy machine, so yeah.
God damn, lucky. We're moving to Memphis.
He's like, that's it. He's like, fuck it. He's like, that's it. Fuck it. We're going. Fuck it. We going. And yeah, but and once again, I want to make it clear, I'm not knocking Sinners. I love the movie. Clearly, I saw it like 4 fucking times in theaters. So clearly, it's kind of like I was watching somebody do a video essay about Sinners, and they tried to talk about it as though like they didn't love it. As they're like, oh, I liked it. I didn't love it as much as everybody else. I just liked it. But then, and someone in the comments called them out on it because they says they didn't like Sinners as much as everybody else, then proceeds to talk about how they saw it 10 times in theaters before it came out on Blu-ray. I was like, I don't go see movies 10 times in theaters unless I really fucking like them.
So you're lying about one of those things.
Yeah, I was like, one of those things, one of these things is not true. Tell me which one it is now. But no, we'll say no the exact video.
That's fine.
Like I said, it was hilarious to me because I was like, bruh, I said, look, I get it. I was like, you're one of those people who tries really hard to make it sound like they don't like things as much as they actually do. You don't have to do that. But no, this is another one that we got, and says because someone asked to inquire more about the whole rap party deal and the beef with Kevin and all that stuff. And I think this is where I think the shit actually gets juicy. This is where I think the shit actually gets juicy, but also is kind of part of the reason why I don't really know what to believe. So he says, I'll answer this as a post. A wrap party is typically thrown by a studio to celebrate and reward the hard work of a crew on the completion of their series. If your show was successful or big, it's an even bigger celebration. Despite the critical acclaim X-Men 97 received, Marvel Studios declined to throw the crew a wrap party to celebrate the fact we had, with barely any studio love or support, single-handedly halted Kevin and the studio's ambitious downward spiral using one of the most difficult to adapt franchises, never mind a cartoon. Okay, here's the thing. I don't think the X-Men's difficult to adapt. I think he might. He's
not
kinda,
when you're retelling stories that are already there for you to adapt, right?
not to mention continuing stories from an already pre-established series. I'm gonna need Beau to calm down.
That's right.
I'm gonna need him to calm down.
Right.
Like he's. I'm not.
He did a badass job.
Yes, he did.
He fucking nailed it. Great.
Also, wait a minute.
But the story, it was softball lob to you. Come on.
And also, I just want to put this out. He says barely any studio love or support. Okay, I will say from what he's described, if his meaning of studio love or support is getting cookies from Kevin Feige and Lou Esposito and everybody else involved, okay, that's one thing. But I feel like he's talking about promotion as well. And I'm gonna be honest with you, that's bullshit. X-Men 97 was more hyped than most Marvel movies at the time. I could not escape fucking trailers for X-Men 97 for every single fucking episode. Some episodes even had multiple fucking trailers for each individual episode. And I'm sorry, but like I would be more impressed if he was talking about Ironheart. I would be more impressed if he was talking about that shit because Marvel really. Look. I just want to say something. Beau, you think that you were the redheaded stepchild at Marvel Studios with X-Men 97? Trust me, you weren't. Ironheart would like to have a word. Ironheart was helmed by Ryan Coogler's Proximity Media, had 2 black women as the showrunner, had a predominantly black and brown cast, no principal characters except for maybe 2 were actually white people. Get the fuck out my face with that. You got no love or support. Dude, look, I'm not trying. I don't want to say this because in this case it would probably come off as homophobic. So I'm just gonna say, stop. Stop glazing yourself up. Stop glazing yourself up. I'll just say it like that.
You made me nervous for a second. I'm like,
well, no, I was about to say stop. Let's stop sucking our own dicks is what I was about to say.
Okay. That's not gay though.
Oh, I mean,
that just means you're blessed.
Oh, that too. That, you know what? There you go. Maybe
that's a what if. That's a what if. I mean, I always give people those that uncomfortable what if. I'm like, and my everybody says the same answer, right? If they if they're not gay, straight dudes always get the same answer. But I say, okay, so if that is gay, then why isn't jacking yourself off gay? You wouldn't jack off another dude. Why can't you jack yourself off? I'm not saying I would do it. I'm just saying, why do you consider it?
There's a whole season. There's a whole season of White Lotus about that.
Oh really?
Yeah. Not the whole season, but there is like a moment where like a person's sexuality.
Never gonna get that plaque.
Yeah, we really are. Yeah, we're probably never gonna see. Yeah, that plaque's never coming. I've accepted it. But no, they did have and here's the thing. They did have Robert Downey Jr., but I mean, what was that? What was that supposed to do? And it was after the fact. That Robert Downey Jr. shit was after the fact. So that's not the flex that you might want to think that it is, or like the rebuttal that you want to think it is. More likely.
What does that mean? What is that? What's the context? I'm
talking about how they didn't have much promotion. It was like, well, they did have Robert Downey Jr. in promotion with Dominic, and guess what? It didn't change anything. The people who were going to watch that
for Ironheart.
For Ironheart, yeah. The people who were going to watch it were going to just fucking watch it. There was no question about that. I don't think there was anyone who watched that show who only watched it because Robert Downey Jr. told them to.
Right. And do you remember how many times you saw that ad it was everywhere. You
Yeah.
couldn't fucking you couldn't scroll Instagram without seeing that ad.
Yeah.
Nah, just playing. I only saw that shit like once or twice.
You know what?
So-
I only saw it like I saw because they did it twice technically. I saw both of them once a piece, and if I ever saw them again, it was probably because someone else reposted it. That
Right.
was it.
Right.
But the thing is, how many trailers did Marvel release for Ironheart leading up to the release of
Right.
the show?
Mm.
And how late
that
did
shit
they
with
wait
Robert
to
Downey
do it?
Jr. That shit with Robert Downey Jr. Was recorded.
Yeah.
So you could have made that a fucking an Instagram ad or a TikTok ad so that people fucking see it.
Mm-hmm.
But no, we didn't fucking advertise that shit.
Yep. They did not. They did not. But to carry it on, yeah, I'm sorry, man. It's a you. Yeah, I'm sorry. This is why I find Beau a little. I'm not. Man, I'm not gonna lie. I find.
But you said it. You said it initially. You
Mhm.
said you're not sure if he meant ads.
Right. I'm not sure if he meant ads or if he just means getting.
He's
cookies.
only ever brought
Yeah.
up so far
Mhm.
talking about contact during filming,
Right.
the
right,
rap
right.
party, and that stuff.
Mhm.
I don't know that it's super fair to go in that hard on the ads thing
Mhm.
if he didn't mention that.
No, I
He
don't.
didn't mention
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm like when I think about like
If he did mention ads,
if he
then
did.
you're an
See,
idiot.
and
Yeah.
but the thing is, it's like when I think about support, that's what I think of. Like love, one thing,
Right.
support, another thing. So like when people say
Mhm,
support, support can mean a lot of things. It can be, hey, champ, pat on the back, man, you did a good job. Or it could be, hey, man, can y'all put some money on the budget so we can promote the show? Because I'm like, dude, they promote the fuck out of that shit. There was not a single soul on earth that didn't know about X-Men 97. Ever.
There's a sentence in here, and I don't know if it's on this post or if I missed it already,
Mhm.
where he says that was the joy of never getting any contact from the studio.
It's on the
We
next
were left
one.
to make the show on our own. Okay,
Yeah, it's coming
that
up.
sentence is what let me know what he means by support. Like,
yeah.
they never called down and asked how are things going, do they need anything, is there any, let me read your shit so I can see how it's going or anything like that. I feel like
Yeah.
that's what he meant by support. Like, they just
Yeah, most
said
likely.
go do your show, and I don't give a fuck what you do, because I don't give a fuck about the show.
That's where you get into like the whole like Parliament thing. I don't want to get into that just yet. I kind of want to get through these.
Yeah.
I want to get through because I want to get through the whole thing. We're gonna power through the rest. It's actually meant to be
We're
past this like 5 ever
Got it.
ago. But no, a very famous X-Men fan organization decided to take it upon themselves to throw a party to thank and celebrate the crew. They too approached Marvel and asked them to maybe chip in to rent out a venue in Hollywood for the event where they would screen the finale. Marvel said no. And so then it fell to me to put forward around $10K to pay for the open bar venue event where fans were invited to join cast and crew for the rap party. The $1 billion studio couldn't front a few $1,000 to say thank you to the crew that they abused to, and it just kind of carries on. It got, for whatever reason, the screenshot that I got from this website, for whatever reason, that part's covered up. But basically, that they abuse to create the show that they have basically made lots of money from and built up the cachet of the studio. Really, which to be fair, technically, it really, I'm not gonna lie, X-Men 97 is a multi-headed Hydra. Because not only did it uplift Marvel Animation, it also made the rest of what Marvel Animation do look really bad. Because a lot of their other shows were not animated as well as X-Men 97. Case in point, looking at Marvel What If. Eyes of Wakanda was animated a lot better, but that's because they were doing their own thing. They weren't trying to do that Marvel What If style, which I've always kind of had issues with, but I'm just like, you know what? I'm not an animator, so I can't speak to it. But to carry on, he goes on to say that, yep, I was told, they said, this is in response to MCU The Direct, saying that Kevin Feige resented X-Men 97. Saying that, Yep, I was told this in a phone call after episode 5 premiered. That's the Remember It episode, the episode where Gambit gets clapped. And he says, I asked the exec if Kevin was happy because
It was sad.
yeah, it was that was a crazy that was an episode that actually I think was I think that show was the litmus test to dictate whether or not you were down for what was going on. Because I feel like if you made it past episode 5, you were in.
Yeah.
You were in. If you stopped at episode 5, like you're like, man, fuck the show. That you were never in to begin with. You were just you were already out. You just didn't know it yet.
That's right.
But he goes on to say that he said, because stupidly, I still wanted to help the studio out. Their response was a long pause, and then I was told that he'd be happier, quotey fingers happier, if fans and audiences weren't using it as a referendum on what the MCU needs to be doing to fix itself. What makes it worse, I think, is that Kevin has nothing to do with X-Men 97 and could take no credit for it. Now, I don't know.
What
Kevin.
makes it worse? This right here supports your previous point.
Yeah.
This right here kind of negates a lot of what he's had to say. What makes it worse, I think, is that Kevin has nothing to do with X-Men 97 and therefore couldn't take credit. Okay. So if we know he has nothing to do with X-Men 97, why did you expect love from him? He's not even working on it with you, you know?
Right.
But I guess I just as an studio executive.
Right. And that's kind of the thing. It was literally said from jump when X-Men 97 was announced that Kevin Feige wasn't involved with it. So if he wasn't involved with it, why did you ever expect him to be involved with it? Like if it was never in the fucking cards for Kevin Feige to be involved and be showing up for day to day or to be coming to the office to check in on you, if he doesn't have anything to do with it, he ain't got shit to do with it. That's like, honestly, and this is the thing I think needs to be studied. There are 2 other people who are actually in charge of Marvel Animation. Well, yes, Kevin Feige is over Marvel Studios. He's not like the direct operator of Marvel Animation. So like, why did you expect him to show up? I mean, would it have been cool if Kevin Feige showed up maybe once or twice, you know, in the 3 years it took them to make it? Just be like, hey, just want to check in, tap in, see if you need anything. Would have been nice.
I mean, he is credited as an executive producer.
Which, now, to be fair, though, but and that's where I think, and I want people to understand this, because it took me a long time to fully understand this. So anyone in the audience listening to this, if you don't know what that means, an executive producer doesn't do shit. Like, not with the project itself. An executive producer just supplies money. So if you ever see someone with executive producer credit, that means they either A, provided money, or B, helped secure money by some other means to keep the project going. Now, a producer, like just producer proper, that is someone who usually is involved on the day-to-day, yada, 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 yada. Exactly. Tubes just said it right here. Case in point, Will Smith is executive producer on Cobra Kai. That motherfucker ain't showing up to the set. I mean, he probably did, but he's not showing up to the set and being like, yeah, actually, I think it'd be better if y'all actually swept the leg at the end of the series. Like, don't sweep the leg ever again, but sweep it when you do the finale. Like that. He's not doing that shit. He could have provided. And then this right here says, but he could have provided money for a party, right? He probably could have. He probably could have. He provided money for the show, so I mean, I'd imagine that at that point, maybe that, you know what? Maybe that was his pizza party. He was like, hey, I gave y'all $150 million, man. I don't know what the fuck to tell y'all. Y'all burnt it up.
So I'm looking at this, and apparently there are three types of executive producers.
Mm-hmm.
There's a financing executive producer,
Mm-hmm.
which is what you described.
Mm-hmm.
There's a creative industry executive producer, in TV especially. And an executive producer might not fund the project, but it says oversee this creative direction.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's an honorary contractual EP. Sometimes EP credit is negotiated for prestige or political reasons. For instance, a big star might negotiate an EP credit on a project they headline.
Mm-hmm. Anthony Mackie in the studio.
Right. Right.
There's the episode where he talks about being executive producer, yeah.
Right. Kevin Feige's executive producer credit on X-Men 97 reflects his corporate and creative stewardship rather than financial contribution or showrunning duties. He essentially approved and supported the project at a top level, while creative execution was led by others such as Beau DeMayo. Because Beau DeMayo's on there as a executive producer also, and he didn't finance it.
No. Well, but the thing is, so somebody's lying. And that's kind of what brings me to my point.
Right.
Somebody's lying. Because if he didn't provide, if Kevin Feige didn't provide money, that means he provided oversight. So, like I said, somebody's fucking lying here. I don't know.
Right.
So,
or he's just the boss of the studio,
yeah.
and got put on their executive producer, and maybe that is where Beau DeMayo's beef is. Like, why is this bitch listed as executive producer when he's not doing anything? He's not doing what he's supposed to be doing.
No.
You know what I mean? I don't know.
I like I said, I feel like honestly, I feel like a lot of what Beau has been saying is his personal feelings, and we all know that perception is 9/10 of reality. Like, okay, I'm gonna give you guys a perfect example here, and then I promise my last aside, we'll get back to it. Have you ever been friends with two people who are dating and they break up?
They want you to be on their side. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you ask one of them what happened. They tell you one thing because that's their perception. Yeah, man. Billy says he left Susie because she's a cheating bitch. His words, not mine. But then you ask Susie.
Yeah. That dude really doesn't like her.
He really don't like her. And then Susie says that she left Billy. She actually had left him before he left her. He just didn't know it. She left him because he was an ineffectual, inattentive, emotionally and mentally abusive little dick piece of shit. So
I knew you were gonna say a little dig in there.
I had to.
Yeah, because it's Susie. We know
it's Susie.
Yeah.
So the question becomes, who's right? Is Susie a cheating ass bitch? Well, as it turns out, she did technically cheat on Billy, because in her eyes, she had already left him. So yeah, she started sleeping with somebody else. But I mean, as far as she was concerned, the relationship was over anyway. So she just neglected to tell him about it. Yeah, it was donezo. But yeah, that could be nebulous. That could be nebulous. But is Billy a inattentive, ineffectual, mentally and verbally and emotionally and abusive little dick motherfucker? I mean, that's debatable. I'm not gonna ask a man to pull his pants down to prove he that he has the hammer of Baravia. But
here's what I'll tell you though, to stay on your analogy.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's right.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like somebody's right.
Somebody's right.
And so someone who is friends with that couple will have enough information on both to be able to make an assessment on their own to go,
right, that
motherfucker's lying. Yeah, maybe it's Susie, because you've never liked that woman since he started dating her, and this is the second time she's cheated on him, and now she's trying to flip it on him. I don't like her. I know it's her. I know she's lying. Or maybe you've been watching it and being like, man, that dude does not know what he has. He is a fucking dick to her.
Dude, when
she tells you this story, it matches up, which you've seen him do
Right.
every time he gets drunk, right?
Yeah.
You have it. Like in this particular case, and I'm gonna say the same thing I said at the start of this whole Beau DeMayo thing. I'm gonna say the same thing. We're not friends. We don't, to your analogy, we're not friends with Kevin Feige.
Right.
I'm just gonna say it like how you say it now, Feige,
Yeah. Kevin Feige.
and Beau DeMayo.
Mhm.
And so we have nothing to go off as far as trustworthiness. Be Cryptic 278. Thank you very much. I saw that. The
Aww. Oh, he's like, oh gosh.
so since we don't know, I'm picking the worker side,
Mhm.
the black dude side,
Mhm.
the gay dude's side. If I had to pick one,
Mhm.
I'm not picking fucking top dog white dude
No,
who can't even fucking pay for a rap party.
Right. Well,
I'm not picking white dude who can't even pay for a fucking rap party.
See, I'm gonna be problematic here. I'm gonna be problematic here because I'm gonna
Okay.
do something that, because this is actually something my granny, my mother used to always tell me all the time. What Kyle
I love
Carter's
these.
saying. There are always
I
three
love
sides.
Yeah.
There's
yeah.
three sides to
know.
every story. Yours, theirs, and the truth. And you know whose side I'm on? I'm on the side of the truth, which means both parties, which to be fair, Kevin Feige, he's not addressed any of this on any level.
And he won't.
And he won't. Because why would
Right.
he? Why would he? He doesn't have to.
He didn't even address the fake drama about 616.
No, he didn't. He did not. He
we
let
had
the
to
internet
watch. Exactly. He let the internet go, and we had to watch another photographer catch him. What's the actor's name is Marvel?
Oh, Iman Vellani?
Yeah. So we had to watch him catch tease Imam Milani say 616,
Yeah.
right? And so we saw that, and like, see, he's in on it. But he won't say that shit publicly because he's like,
Nah.
I don't do Twitter. I don't do Twitter.
Look, and here's the thing. I think both sides.
I am not half naked.
He's like,
My nipples are showing though.
He's
My
like,
nipples are showing.
he's like, wait.
Hashtag free the nipple.
Oh yeah, but no,
face, yeah.
but it's no, I remember that shit.
Yeah,
but no, but speaking of of talking about that saying though, B Cryptic says my grandma used to say that all the time too, and I have yet to see anyone prove that saying wrong. And hashtag Black Facts. It's true because 99.99999% of the time, people's perception skews what reality actually is for them. So yeah, to the one side, they think, yeah, I was done wrong. I was perfectly in the right to do XYZ, ABC, whatever. And then the other person's like, no, I was the one who was wronged. And it's not to say it's always that way, but I feel like some of what maybe Beau is recounting, some of it just feels like
tainted by his anger.
Yeah, it's tainted by his anger, his recent experience with being fired from the company. Because here's the thing, and now granted, what person would flame their own company publicly when times are good, especially if they want to maintain those? He didn't have that much smoke from Marvel when he was still gainfully employed by them. He didn't seem to have any problems with any of the other shit that they were doing. He only seemed to have problems with it once he was no longer working for them. And that's normal. That's perfectly fucking normal.
Yeah, that's his paycheck.
Yeah.
And when they fuck him over, he's like, okay, fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck me. No, fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And think about because the reason why I say that I think it's actually just come down to pettiness is because think about some of the recent comments that he has made. About certain things.
I mean, he said he wasn't a hater like 3 times. Okay. Obviously, he's not a hater.
Right. Like, remember when he made the comment like, "Oh, they're just taking all the white superheroes and making them black, and then thus making them the bad guys." When in truth, that wasn't really the case. It was it was like he like, and honestly, considering that was a shot aimed at another animated series in Marvel, it seemed almost more like petty tribalism. Like holding on, it's like, you know, when you go to college and you're no longer, you're out of college, but you still hate that other college that y'all used to always go up against. And it's like, dude, you don't even go here anymore, dude. Like, why do you care? Like, why do you still hate that other rival college so much, as if like you were still in freshman year or some shit? It's like you're still fucking hating on this shit. It's like, that's him. He is still hating. He like, now Beau is hating from outside the club. He's hating from outside the club, and I hate to see it. I hate to fucking see it. But to carry on, because like I said, we're not done yet.
I did have to cancel it and shut off the OnlyFans, by the way.
Oh,
the
damn.
Nerds of Culture OnlyFans.
Damn.
Because let me tell you something. First, it was just thirst traps. I don't give a fuck about that. I'm not so insecure that I'm just waiting for him to like hit us up, like you said.
Right.
But you never did.
Never
did. Okay. I got played.
It's okay.
But then he's one of like, oh,
you played yourself.
I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. I couldn't resist.
But then he's like, it's time to make money. I'm like, okay, man, I don't need to see all that.
And then
let me get off this thing.
Well, that was crazy. He ended up just releasing the video itself later, and everybody was acting like it was like, I think 3 months later, everyone was acting like that video was brand new, and like, because I remember it was people coming in on the Blerd game like, "Hey, man, did y'all see that video? Beau released a new video." And when I went to go see the video, I was like, "This is the same video we saw like 3 months ago." I was like, "Oh, y'all brokies just now seeing it, man. Ain't that about a bitch?"
Yeah.
Psych.
I'm telling you, Nerd Large, these men today are not. They ain't shit.
They ain't shit, dude.
Hashtag really men ain't shit.
Robo got ghosted by. That's crazy. That's crazy. But no, he says. But he carries on to say that. What was this? Their response was a long pause. Oh, or no, we got that part. It was even internally before the show aired, Marvel employees were reaching out to me asking how I was able to make a show this good given where the studio was, and how it's the best thing the studio had done. With their praise, I noticed more and more that I was becoming a threat and regret to studio leadership. And here's the thing. I don't know if I would go that far, because I loved X-Men 97 a lot. But the greatest thing that Marvel Studios had ever produced? I mean, it's close, but I don't know. I feel like there's still
You're not touching Endgame.
Yeah,
you're not touching Infinity Wars Endgame.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna, I'd calm down. Like, okay, now if you want to say, if he wants to say Marvel animation, I'm like, okay, that's not even up for debate.
That's not even debatable. Yeah,
right. It's like no, that's just true. But we're talking about all of Marvel Studios. Calm down, pimp. Calm down. You're right. Once again, you glazing yourself up. You got a little too much dip on your chip. But then he goes on to say that with their it says and again, Kevin and Lou couldn't even be bothered to come to the premiere of the show at the El Capitan. He is really fit. I'm not gonna lie, man. He is really pressed about this shit, and I'm not gonna hold you. I think he should.
This is the premiere. This is not the wrap,
right?
They couldn't even go to the premiere.
You
don't think they should have went to the premiere?
I mean, you should go to the premiere, but I'm like, bruh, at this point, how do you not know that Kevin Feige don't fuck with you like this? I need to know something.
I'm gonna need to see your leftist card. You are carrying water for the executive right now, and he's white.
Oh
he's
no!
White.
Is that happening? Is it? Oh, you know what? It's a look. Wait a minute.
Dusty ass shoes, stains on his shirt, hairline talking back to itself. I know what you are.
Is that me? Is that me? Have I become the drama?
Nah, your hairline is sharp. Your hairline.
It's hard. Yeah, it's hold on, wait a minute.
It's glossed out.
It's okay, man. It's gone. It's okay. But no,
I put it in top 5.
Yeah, definitely top 5 overall. But like,
it'll be in the top 5.
But I wouldn't say like it's the best, like the best thing that Marvel Studios ever produced. That's like I said, that's doing too much. But no, he goes on to say that they didn't show up to thank the X-Men X-Men TAS, the Lulz at Houston, or the OG voice cast, or how they built that foundation back in the 90s of the MCU. Which I mean, I don't know. Some of the stuff he's saying here doesn't really make a whole heap of a lot of sense. Because I was like, the MCU wasn't around in the, and to be fair, it doesn't have any X-Men the animated series. I mean, while yes, it is responsible for people really loving Marvel shit back in the 90s, there was so much distance between it and the MCU as we know it today that I feel like he's just saying shit at this point. It's like word salad now. But he says, nope, we were just a little cartoon that wasn't sexy enough or taken seriously enough to warrant the great Kevin Feige to attend. Which, I mean, yeah, that's another thing altogether. But you were about to say.
If you want to show respect to legends, right? And then we know that the original X-Men, like, that's our childhood, right? That's our shit. And those people 20 years later came back and still killed it.
Yeah.
And he thinks that Kevin Feige disrespected them by not even wanting to show up to the premiere. That's his opinion.
I mean, that's his opinion. I don't think he's wrong to think that either. It's just that at this point, I'm kind of just like, bruh, what is going on here? But like I said, the crash out was not done. I think this is where we get to the Parliament. So part of Marvel Studios' problem is below. This is basically in response to an interview about Kevin Feige's supposed Parliament, which is a committee of executives who give endless notes on projects, even if they are not familiar with the project. Luckily, Kevin and Parliament didn't care much about X-Men 97, so I never received notes from them. It goes say what you were talking about earlier. But there was also more talk about how that Parliament, there was more concern over the fact that, like, if you had a idea for Esposito or Feige, then you didn't want to pitch anything that was like based on the comics, because basically it would make them immediately not want to do it. And they would say stuff like, oh, like the Kevin Feige doesn't even read the comics, or the people who work on the projects don't even read the comics. They have assistants who read the comics and then, like, plan everything. Look, okay, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Honestly, that part, that was the part I saw people freaking out about. That's the part I didn't care about, because I was like, that's fucking normal.
Yeah, and even
not
if it
just
wasn't
comic
normal,
books, that's not even comic book movies.
Everywhere.
That's everything.
That's fucking the curtain making industry. The CEO of fucking Paperclips. That motherfucker don't do shit either. His executive assistant does everything for him.
Starship Troopers is one of my favorite movies of all time. And the director of it, Paul Verhoeven, do you know the reason why Starship Troopers is so radically different from the book? Is because Paul tried to read the book and said he couldn't get out of the first chapter. He said he hated the book so fucking much that he was like, no. He's like, I'm not doing this.
Fuck
so he
this
just,
book.
he's like, fuck. Because, I mean, really, I don't know if anyone's ever read the original Starship Troopers book, but it's pro-war propaganda. It is 100% pro-war. Like, the way that Helldivers makes fun of pro-war propaganda, it's because it's making fun of the shit that book originally did. Hey, puppers. He's like, what's going on? He's like, what you doing? He's like, yeah. And that's, but that's,
I'm gonna let him out real quick.
Yeah. Do you think?
I did want to say real quick, I think Next Level said, like, goddamn him again, Gary P up earlier, Gary P 2053 made a very good point. I know a lot of people are asking Beau questions, though. It seems like it's kind of impossible for him to move on because the show is so popular. Like this interview he did I don't think he's out there trying to like get interviews. You know, like we reached out to him. I guarantee these magazines are reaching out to him. And I mean, if he's still in the limelight, it's because he posts a lot, and you know, which I can't get mad at. But because I mean, I fucking post a lot too. But you know,
no,
I don't know.
100%.
Yeah,
no, I
gotta look out for my boy. You know, man, I gotta look out for Team Beau over here.
Team Beau,
you know what I'm saying?
Team Beau. I guess by default I'm Team Kevin. But no, but I will say just real quick, because we got another one here. This is from MDS Gels TO1 with the 5. They brought up Belize, featuring Black Thought, MF Doom, and Danger Mouse is straight. It is. I actually highly recommend that track. I was actually listening to it not very long ago. It's really good. It's
Chat's give me. He's not gonna fuck you.
Damn, it's like that.
Played out.
Damn. Be your own people, man. But yeah, man, appreciate you with the 5. And then we also got this is the last one. This is something that Robo was talking about earlier.
Which kind of goes into what you were saying, just more like he really fucking hates Kevin Feige.
Yeah, which I'm like this, dude. Look. Go
Maybe
work for James
reason.
Gunn. Maybe go work for James Gunn, dude. Y'all might get along.
Man, put in for Can you imagine?
Yeah, go work
Beau
for James.
DeMayo on a Green Lantern deal. When they bring in what's his face, Jonathan, whatever his name is.
Yeah, man. Give him Teen Titans or some shit. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what's this? I am alive. I was like, I thought I heard my phone ringing, but I was like, wait a minute.
John Stewart. That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, give him like some Teen Titans or some fucking Justice League or whatever the hell. I don't know. Whatever works. But I did read something somewhere where he was actually. I don't know how true this was. Because, like I said, I think it was that Reddit article, that Reddit post I sent you, but like it didn't have any sources, so I didn't want to like.
Right.
Excuse me, I didn't want to touch it because it didn't really say. I don't think it really said where any of it came from. But basically, like, it was talking about the whole Superman thing, and like people were like, "Oh man, you have so much smoke for Marvel, but none for DC." And he's like, "Well, I've never really worked with James Gunn." And that's kind of another reason why I was kind of like, if this actually comes from something credible, it's like, okay, so yeah, this is personal. Like, this is very personal. And I feel like it goes beyond
personal
business.
doesn't mean lie.
No, it doesn't mean lie, but like I feel like when people take stuff, I don't know. I guess maybe I'm a little too close to this, just in terms of like I've had people get really triggered by things that I say or do, and then like they'll tell me they're not mad at me, but then like they'll just keep constantly coming at me. There's this one black woman who, anytime I say something on Threads, not every time, but like ever so often.
Cryptic. You're like, be cryptic. You're like my favorite chatter right now, obviously. But Elite X1's gonna get that ass.
What?
I need you to stop the all caps.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to save be cryptic from Elite. Elite is like, man, I am hovering over the band.
It's like, oh wait. Well, I mean, we can't really give. I don't know if we can give Kevin too much smoke for Storm. I mean, he was there at Fox, but he wasn't like the writer of those X-Men movies. Like, that was Bryan Singer. Bryan Singer wrote the first 2 X-Men movies, and of course Days of Future Past, and he directed all 3 of those. So any piss poor depiction of Storm in those, honestly, I think the buck doesn't really stop it. Because I mean, we don't really know what the fuck Kevin Feige provided in that regard when he was when he was there at with all that shit. So I look so I can't say anything to that. I can't speak to that. So, but what I can speak to is that Bryan Singer is allegedly he's a pedo bear, probably in the Epstein files. Anyway, well, I don't know, maybe not, because the Epstein files, I don't think they trafficked in boys. So yeah, I can't co-sign.
That's a good question.
I can't. At least that's what I. That
it was called Lolita Island, not
not yeah, exactly. There's a reason why Kevin Spacey was like, yeah, go ahead and release that shit. He's like, you ain't gonna find my name in it. He's gonna release that shit, goddammit.
I didn't rape anybody. With
what do you mean?
They were girls, so it was fine.
What do you mean? He's like,
Wait, what did he say?
He's like, personally, I stick to boys, but
Yeah.
Anyway,
Tease their
actually,
own.
you know
Tease
what?
their own.
Let me. I apologize. But he said,
Never getting that play.
no, we're never getting it. But the thing is, yeah, like you look at
Brian
and say,
Singer, Jay.
yeah, I'm not even gonna go through all of this because I mean it's just really more of a repeat of what we've already gotten. And honestly, just based on the fact that like he has his own crosses to bear for why he got fired, honestly, I kind of just feel like, well, yes, two things can be true at once. Disney can be totally raking him over the coals and doing him dirty. He is also doesn't seem to be not, responsible for maybe some things on his side, not related to the creativity of the show per se, but just like, I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like, yeah, it's a broken clock situation. That is exactly what Beau DeMayo is to me. I don't think he's a liar, but I do think he's a broken clock. Yeah, I think he's a stopped clock.
That implies he's right. He's right by accident.
Yeah. And maybe. I mean, I think it's just, I don't know.
Does this give any weight? That's kind of why I shared this though. Does this the fact that he's maintained the same story since March?
Yeah.
Does that like add any weight to like, oh yeah, I mean, this is verbatim what he put out in the interview.
I mean, maybe, but it just, I don't know. It's like I'm at this point where I'm like,
why
what
do you
does he
hate Beau
want?
DeMayo?
Why do I hate Beau?
Why do you hate Beau?
He didn't want to come on the show. That's why.
He ghosted us. You know what?
Ghosted us.
That's how good of a friend Ernie is. He's mad for me. You know what I mean? He's gonna go hard in the paint on Beau DeMayo.
Yeah.
Because I'm hurt.
Right.
And I like that. That's my homie right there.
Yeah, that's what kind of guy would I be if I was out here being like, man, Beau ain't do nothing wrong, but it's like, but he hurt my homie.
But he hurt Robo.
He hurt Robo,
I just
man.
cannot abide.
People have become supervillains for less.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
There've been entire wars started over it. You know what I mean?
Bruh. People screwing over their friends. That's all it is. And here's the thing. Well, this is okay. So now I kind of want to clear something up. I want to read this just to make sure I got it right. Brian messed up after X2. They always mess the third film up with too much convoluted story. Here's the thing, though. Brian didn't direct X-Men: The Last Stand. I don't even think he wrote it. I mean, I could be wrong. Here, let's not live in ignorance. Let's not live in ignorance.
Elite X1, the Wolverine meme holding the picture.
Oh yeah,
but it's me with Beau DeMayo in the
right. So I knew. So for one, X-Men: The Last Stand was directed by Brett Ratner. And for those who, if you need any credits for Brett Ratner, he was the Rush Hour guy. He was the Rush Hour man. Was kind of his claim to fame. He did all three Rush Hour movies, and they brought him in to take Bryan Singer's place. And if you really want to keep it a buck, Bryan Singer didn't even write X3. That was Simon Kinberg and Zach Penn. So you can't even at this point, because I want to make sure we know this now. Because I've been seeing some people in the chat hanging crimes around people's necks that they're not even responsible for.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
What you just said.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I'm just saying, people, I because here's my thing. I'm all for hanging blame on people that's deserved.
That's right.
But look, I'm not, and man, this makes me feel terrible. It's like, man, I'm out here defending a pedo bear. What are we doing here? Why am I sitting here trying to defend a pedo bear from getting raked over the coals? But I would rather him be raked over the coals for being a pedo bear. Once again, allegedly.
Yeah.
But then like, oh, he made a bad movie. Like, to me, that's like, oh, he made a bad movie. Okay, fine. He made a bad movie. Lots of people make bad movies that are perfectly fine, good people. But yeah, I like the crimes to be hung around the neck of the people who actually committed them. But yes, that said, I can't speak to what anyone else did. Like I said, I blame Kevin Feige for Storm's portrayal in the X-Men movies the same way I blame Robo for what happened to the Hindenburg.
I did do it though. So
He did do it though. Let's put it like this: Robo wasn't even thought of when the Hindenburg went down. Robo wasn't even so much as a gleam in his grandpappy's
my
eye.
father's eye. Man, we're old as fuck, man.
Right? So I mean, it's like me.
I'm about to say the same thing.
Yeah, but blaming Kevin Feige for how Storm is portrayed in those Fox X-Men movies is tantamount to holding a newborn baby born today, August 21st, 2025, for World War II. It would be the same thing. But no.
So you're saying like he was only tangentially attached. He was kind of involved, but not really. Is that what you're trying to say? I can't.
Because Kevin, to my understanding, I don't know all of his roles in everything, but prior to working with Disney and then ultimately Marvel Studios, but yeah, basically his role in like case in point, the X-Men movies. He was an associate producer and an executive producer and co-producer. I mean, yeah, they do have some sway over shit, but ultimately, I can't like. There's a lot of moving parts.
Unless they're creative executive producer,
right? And we don't know the full scope on that side. Like I said, I can't hang.
You're right.
I can't hang those crimes on his neck. If he is, fuck him. But until then, we don't know. What if the baby was a clone of Hitler? Now it gets it. I mean, if you put it like that.
Oh, clone?
Yeah, then that's his fault.
Clone, I don't know.
The baby
got
got to
go. Clone. What?
No, the baby got to
go. But
that
whole like, would you kill baby Hitler thing? I think is like the people want to make that like the railroad, the train dilemma. That's hard. But the kill baby Hitler has never been hard for me.
No,
that's a dead fucking baby. I'll tell you that right now. Easy. Look, I don't even know if I feel bad. I won't look. I'll be kind of gross to look at. I'll be like, okay.
Look, I wouldn't even. You know that Wesley Snipes clip I like to play where he's like holding the gun up? I wouldn't even hold that up. I wouldn't even be like that. There wouldn't even be a tear in my eye. Someone be like, man, you're just gonna kill the baby like that? I'd be like,
oh yeah, easy.
I'd be like, yeah, that baby got to go. Yeah, that baby got to go. Shit. I mean, I was like, the baby gotta get the fuck on up out of here. But no, but yeah, this right here, I did want to pull this up because Feige was a assistant producer on the first X-Men to keep Singer in line. He didn't cast or write Storm. That's the other thing. So this is why I keep saying we gotta assign blame where it actually belongs. We gotta assign it where it actually belongs. I can't do I don't want everybody out here catching strays for shit they didn't do. That said, we got a
few?
Got a few? No, we got a stream blast from Fabric 86.
Shit. Look at that shit.
Streamlabs, baby.
We love a Streamlabs tip. For those of you who might be new, you guys have heard this before, but there's some names I don't recognize. Of course, you want to drop a super chat. That's what's up. Do that. But if you want to support even more and make sure more of your money comes directly to the Nerds of Culture, head over to the Streamlabs tip, because then it uses PayPal and Google won't take half of it from
Yeah.
And PayPal will only take like 3 cents off the shit or
Something
shit.
like that, yeah.
So if you can, but we also know that Streamlabs is a bitch, and some people don't. It doesn't want to work for them or some shit. I get it.
True.
But if it does work for you, that would be awesome. Pretty please.
Yeah, like I said, but however you choose. Fabric hits us up with the 504. Actually, I've been noticing this too. I think they've been adding the extra, so like it actually does give like it. So even the little 3 or 4, whatever, how many cents. That's what I've been kind of catching. Like at least that's what I think.
They passed that on to the donor. Well, we appreciate that,
dude. Like I said, man,
that means 100% of it comes here.
Yeah, man, ain't that crazy? That's wild. I noticed it when I was tallying up stuff earlier before the show.
Wow, that's pretty dope.
But it says, hello, NOC. I haven't played video games in about 20 years. I like the look of this Metroid guy, gal in the game. It's okay. Samus is a whole chick. Do you recommend a Switch 2 and starting with the Metroid games? So, I mean, no. I'm going to keep it a buck with you. It depends on what kind of games you like. Metroid is not for the faint of heart. Now, what I mean by that is that Metroid does not give a fuck about your feelings, and I don't mean about like your emotional like feelings, as in like, oh, it's gonna have sad stuff happen and make you cry. No, what I mean is it's not really gonna hold your hand to get you through the game. Like that motherfucker's gonna be like, all right, man, figure this shit out. Metroid is like the OG Dark Souls. But I will say I'm a fan of Metroid. I love Metroidvanias. So like Metroid, Castlevania, any games like those, I really like. I don't think you should buy a Switch 2 just to play them. Because, I mean, really, right now, honestly, I kind of feel bad about buying a Switch 2 just because, while I have been enjoying it, it is. I mean, let's keep it a buck.
Pricey.
It's pricey. And there's not a lot of great games out for it that I couldn't already play on the regular Switch. We have 4. No. Actually, we do. We have 4 Switches in this house. We have a Switch Lite, the OG original Switch, a Switch OLED, and now a Switch 2. There is not a game that's out right now other than like Donkey Kong Country Bonanza or whatever it's called. That's like the only game that's out right now that's new for the Switch 2 that I can't play on that older one. As far as I'm aware. I think you can play Mario World on the OG Switch, but if you can't, then that's 2 games. But yeah, I personally would not recommend.
Switch doesn't have Marvel Rivals, just so y'all know. I don't know if anybody cares.
Give it time. Give it time.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Well, I don't know because it actually apparently I was reading something that Gold showed me today. Apparently, the game struggles playing Elden Ring
on the Steam Deck.
No, on the Switch 2.
Oh, the Switch 2 struggles playing Elden Ring.
Mm-hmm. They had apparently there was some thing going on this past week or going on right now, and they had demos showcasing it, and it apparently ran like dog shit. He said there was something else that they showed. Oh, it was the Final Fantasy VII remake playing on the Switch 2. He said that played great. So it honestly, the common denominator seems to be games that require you to be online. And honestly, I don't think I'd want to play a game like Marvel Rivals on a portable. I'm not gonna hold you.
Yeah, it supposedly is gonna play well on supposedly is supposed to play well on the Steam Deck.
Yeah, supposedly.
Like, why would I do that? I'm gonna get wrecked. I can't see shit.
You know what? So I'm gonna tell you what I've been doing with my Switch 2. A lot of the RPGs, like JRPGs and stuff that I really like, I've been downloading those onto my Switch and playing those. And any older games that like I bought for the original Switch that didn't really play terribly well, I've been playing those on there too. So
here's what I'll tell you to whoever that was. Like I don't remember your name, but
Fabric. Yeah, Fabric 86.
I concur. I second what Elite X1 says. My personal opinion is if you got the money, you do you. If anybody doesn't have room to talk about spending money on shit they shouldn't be spending on, is me. Okay. But if you're not a dummy like me, or a really, really big Nintendo fan like Blerd, like I knew Blerd was gonna get it. But it is overpriced. There are certain practices that they have added onto this machine that no other machine has, that Nintendo, not to say that all the rest of them won't follow suit. That's usually how that works. But they can brick your shit for, if you violate TOS, which is weird. It's just,
though some of that has been
Deck.
down. Some of those have actually been like revealed to not be entirely true.
Oh, like okay, got it. But check out a Steam Deck.
Yes.
Get the OLED Steam Deck, and you have damn near probably 90% of this, 80% of the Steam library at your disposal. I'm playing like when I go to bed and I still got time. I'm playing South of Midnight.
Oh yeah,
South of Midnight on the Stream Deck.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Oh yeah, game's awesome.
Smooth, gorgeous.
Actually,
Smooth,
dude,
and it plays great on the Steam Deck.
That's and that's what I'm thinking about doing when I go on vacation here in the next 3 weeks, I think.
Hey, man eater.
Hey. I'm going.
You're not allowed to type in all caps. Elite X1 gets super fucking mad.
He's gonna get mad at you.
He's like, he'll start tripping out and maybe show up at the house or something.
You might fuck around and get banned. Be careful. But no, I
Two-Face Capone, no caps. Sorry.
Yeah. No, you're
right.
this motherfucker. No, I'm actually thinking about getting some of those because when you were talking about those Pathfinder games, I was like, dude, you know what? I was like, I never finished the first one because I got to I got really deep into it. Like I got far. Like I'm talking in-game far. And something happened that my game got fucked up. And I was like, well, I'm never finishing this because I'm not starting this shit over. Because I had literally fought.
Feeling.
Yeah, I was like, I fought tooth and nail to get to the end of this shit. I was like, there's no fucking way. But but I also started Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. And I don't know if you saw this, but they did just recently announce that I think I told you there's a Warhammer 40K Rogue Trader game. Well,
right.
The same studio that makes the other, it's Owlcat Games. They make the Pathfinder Kingmaker, Wrath of the Righteous, and Rogue Trader. Well, now they're making another Warhammer game, Warhammer 40K Dark Heresy, which I don't know when it's coming out, but it looks cool. So, and I'm a big fan of Owlcat, even though their games run kind of jank. So yeah, it's I like a lot of their stuff. So I'm always down for an Owlcat game, but I never play their games the way they intend. I always turn on turn-based mode every time. Fuck that everybody fighting all at once and having to pause the game ever so often to input commands. That's fucking disgusting. I hate it. But anyway, that said, I did want to point out Peacemaker comes out tonight. I think it might already be out by now. We are going to watch it. We're going to talk about it next week. Because I think it's coming out week to week. So, I mean, we'll just talk about the premiere most likely next week.
Yeah.
But yeah, that'll be a thing. Yeah. 9 p.m. Eastern. So yeah, that shit's out. That shit's out. Matter of fact, that's what I'm about to go do now.
That's what's up. Here, before everybody goes, because we're gonna let me get the Discord questions real quick. Yeah, I want to do this. I want everyone to get radicalized. I need everyone to understand why we are where we're at today, why what is happening in DC, and the only reason we are here is because of how many people do not know their history, or they think they know, but they don't actually know. And so if you would like a reading list, I made one for myself. These are not books I've read. These are books I plan to read, and is a 14-book list that I'm going to start with Open Veins of Latin America. I posted the link in the Blerd Co as well. So check out these books and just read. That's all. I'm not asking for a book club. You don't need to post anything. But I think if you know your history and you're not radicalized, there's something wrong.
Yeah, I think
you might be the problem.
yeah, you at that point you are the drama.
There's also a nice list that Elite. I found a list, but there's a lot of them in the left field. Elite put a lot of PDFs in there too. Also great books for sure. Yeah.
I'll have to take a look at that.
Yeah, I did also put up a new video. I rarely do videos. I what I do most often is stream, and even then I'm having to prove myself to chat that I'll be regular. But I post videos even less. So I'll probably, you know what I mean? So there is if you're wondering why everyone hates Gavin Newsom, check it out on my YouTube. That's all I have. Oh, questions.
Oh yeah. We got I think there's 2 questions in there that we can take a peek at.
All right.
Let's start with our first one here. We got let's see here. Where'd it go? I just had the window up and then I took it down. There it is. We got Qdoma. Qdoma with the first question. Says, greetings to you, Blerd and Robo. I was wondering if you had heard of a book called Monsters on the Couch, the real psychological disorders behind your favorite horror movies. I think I have, actually. You know what? Regardless, I'm going to look it up.
That sounds dope.
I mean, shit, if I took the time to watch one, was that one? The one about, what was the motherfucker's name?
The history of the Marvel, the MCU or some shit?
No, it was the one where the woman slept with like 1,000 people. I watched that one.
Right.
Yeah,
Right,
I was like, if I took the time to sit down and watch that bullshit, I'll watch this.
Was it interesting?
I went to
and
that
was it rated X?
There are when they do show her like getting railed. The
Doing
only
thing. Okay.
Yeah, the only thing they really blur is like the people's faces that
penetration.
And they do that, and you don't really see any like penetration, but I mean you could clearly see that she is getting railed.
Sure.
Like you see her surrounded by like 3 dudes getting her back kicked in. Yeah, it's not left to the imagination.
It's kind of impressive. Like you never had like a horn dog night and you go multiple times, and then she's like, "Oh man, I'm sore today," and it's like, "Wow, we had sex like 3 times." Can you imagine how many dudes was it? 1,000?
It was like 1,000 It was like 1,000 I don't think it got into like the.
She had to have been using Novocaine as lube. There's no way.
Well,
no way.
So it wasn't like all at once. Like apparently,
right? It was one after another, right?
Well,
no.
There were some multiples at a time, but the way they did it was that like she would do some for like she would basically almost like a job. She would work like so many hours in a shift, and then she would take a break and then come back later that day and then do it again. So it wasn't really. It was kind of a little misleading, but if you're into that sort of thing, but like, it was one of those documentaries where like I started out being like, you know what, I don't really see why people really hate her. She's a provocateur, of course. Like she says a lot of shit, and she openly admits it that she says a lot of shit specifically to trigger people because that's what keeps her in the algorithm. I was like, she's just a provocateur. I was like, she's
a content creator,
right?
That's what she is.
Yeah,
she's a content creator.
and she knows that her target audience, well, technically, yes, there are men who fucking hate her, the people who aren't her target
I don't know
audience
why.
that they show a lot of the social media posts people make calling her like a whore and da 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 yada yada, saying they hope she dies.
Why
or
would
she
you
catches
call
some
why would
disease,
you call
whatever.
a porn star a whore like
It-
that means anything to them? That's
Honestly,
what?
it's and also
if the word whore hurt my feelings, I wouldn't be a porn star right now, you fucking
right.
idiot.
It's like not only that, but these are also people who watch porn. So it's like
100%.
So it's like
And in their post nut
I-
clarity, get all mad at the people that's on their screen right now.
And the thing is, it's like your boos mean nothing. I've seen what makes you cheer. So yeah, it's like
100%.
no. But no,
100%.
I started out being like, I don't see anything wrong with her. And I kind of rocked with her all the way up to the point. There's a point where she did something a little sketch involving younger content creators, because she kept doing this thing where she kept talking about wanting she kept using the term barely legal. And
Right. 18 and up. Yeah,
right.
like 18 to 20-year-olds.
But she did it in such a way she knew that she was saying something
being
borderline not okay. And then you also realize that she's her taking her whole family along for the ride, giving them jobs and making it to where they never have to work again, yada yada yada. All that stuff I was cool with. But then the thing that was the straw that broke the camel's back was at the end of the doc, they talk about when she went, because I didn't know this. They talk about when she went to go on Andrew Tate's podcast. And then when people were, and let me frame this for you. The person who did the documentary was someone who wasn't really particularly a fan of her, but wanted to interview her so she could maybe figure out what's the appeal. And she frames it that way. She never really goes out of her way to be like, oh, she's terrible, she's this, she's that. She's like, no, she gives her a very fair, representation. But you can tell that she doesn't agree with what old girl's doing. But then when you get to the end of it, you find out, oh yeah, she went on Andrew Tate, and then there were lots of people telling her hey, that's not a good look. And then when she tries to play down who Andrew Tate is and what he's done, even when the idea of him being a sex trafficker, she's just she kind of tries to wave that shit off. And I'm just because all she was thinking about was the clickbait. She was thinking about the money. I don't even think she went on his show because she agrees with anything he says. She went on there because she knew that it would blow her up. And I was you know what?
Again, she's a porn star. I don't think anybody should be surprised that she's willing to go on Andrew Tate. It's look, man, I do this to get paid.
Dude,
I'm not gonna not go on Andrew Tate. Yeah.
She let over 1,000 people break her off for free. Nobody paid for that shit. Nobody paid for it.
More power to her. Her name is Lily Phillips. Lily Phillips.
Or I thought it was something like Blue or something or whatever. Maybe we're talking. Maybe it's
Bonnie Blue. That's
Bonnie
another
Blue.
one.
Yeah, that's the one. It's Bonnie Blue. That's the one I'm talking about.
So I'm looking at a YouTube video labeled "I slept with 100 men."
Yeah,
Bonnie Blue's
yeah.
You better get those numbers up, rookie.
But yeah, it was hilarious. But yeah, at the end of the day, it was you could tell she was just only worried about numbers, and she tried to be oh well, he's a provocateur just like me, and he says stuff that makes people angry and yada yada yada.
See, that part right there. That part right there. I'm okay, you're garbage.
Yeah. I was
you're cabbage.
Yeah, exactly.
Cabbage.
It's look, I'll you know what? Honestly, I was on the fence about her first, but at the end of the day,
reviewers are calling it everything from shit to fucking shit.
that is basically how I feel about that.
Look, man, I am. You will be hard pressed to find a cishet dude like myself,
right?
More sex positive,
right?
You are. If you want to do porn, if you want to do sex work, I'm here for it. Hopefully it's not compelled. Hopefully it's something you want to do and that you're enthusiastic about and that you've studied, researched, and not because I need to fucking eat. That sucks.
I would hate
So
that.
Bonnie Blue is a piece of shit, not because she did a feat of strength, I would say.
Mhm. Oh, and then there was also the
That's
petting
pretty
zoo
fucking
thing.
impressive.
That was the other thing. She did the petting zoo thing where people could just walk up and do whatever they wanted to her.
Oh, I've seen that. I've
Yeah,
seen
yeah.
exhibition like exhibition artists do that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I think is fucking weird, given
Yeah.
how like infection prone lady parts are. You know what I mean? I'm like,
Yup.
you don't know where those dudes' hands have been, man. That's
Kind of wild, man.
but yeah,
yes, carry
if you are trying to like normalize Andrew Tate,
Nah.
now you're a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Look.
Gotcha.
To the wall. To the wall.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were good on the 1,000 Dudes, but you cannot abide Andrew Tate.
No.
Sorry
Andrew Tate is a bridge too fucking far. And then so yeah, I'll definitely check that out. I'll actually take, matter of fact, you know what? Let me see something. Hold on. Monsters on the Couch. Is that one? I feel like I've heard of it somewhere. I feel like it's a documentary I've heard of. So I'm gonna look it up, see if I can find it, and if I do, I will watch it. We've also got Sean says, "Hi, Blerd Robo. Sorry for the word jumble last time. I just really like music, and Quadeca, he's the GOAT, especially with his new album. Question. So the thing I wanted to ask you last time is, who's your favorite director that always casts the same actor in every movie, or could be music artists working together? Glad you enjoyed the music I suggested. Vanisher Horizon Scraper by Quadeca is a masterpiece, and I love this album. It's so good. You guys should listen when you have the time."
I'm laughing at myself because it was inside my head. I was like, oh, okay, he's not going to be like a whole thing on music again. And so he went to director, actor, but he's like, it's like you and fucking Tokusatsu and Super Sentai. It's like,
got him.
Okay, I got to say this one last thing about the music, though.
Hey, just one more thing. Look. I know I said I wouldn't say anything more about Tokusatsu, so I'm going to let it go. But if you ever watch Kamen Rider Gaim, if you ever watch Kamen Rider, watch Kamen Rider Gaim. It's goated.
That's the one.
That's the one. That's
Okay.
the one. It's silly, it's goofy,
here's what
but it's
I'll tell
dark
you.
as fuck.
I'm gonna let what's the word the kids are using now? I'm gonna lose a lot of Riz points right now.
Oh man, no aura? Damn, that's crazy.
Huh? No aura.
Yeah,
Fuck,
no
that's
aura.
what it is. Aura.
Actually,
damn, you have to. Yeah.
You know,
you got the younger kids. So.
I asked Cersei the other day. I was like, you know what? I said, y'all are always making up bullshit. I was like, look. I was like,
we didn't do the same exact thing.
We did, but it's like, but they do it really fast. And it's like, oh, Riz.
Yeah, for sure.
And now it's Aura. And I was like, because I was like, the first time I heard someone say Aura farming, I was like, okay.
You want to know what's happening with Gen A or whatever the fuck they call themselves?
I was like, let me look this shit
up. You know what's
up
happening,
real quick.
right?
What's the?
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you why their shit is corny.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
For centuries, this country has stolen from black folks.
Mm-hmm.
The things that we call Gen Z slang or young slang, going all the way back 50s, 60s, was never slang.
Mm-mm.
It was AAVE that they co-opted.
Right. Kind of like how
there is something.
Yeah, go ahead. Because I think you're about
there
to say
is something new happening this generation where white people are saying, like, they're like, nah, we don't, you know what? We don't want to be problematic anymore. We're not going to steal black slang anymore.
We're going
to be better than that. All right, guys, what do we got? Skibbity? Fuck it, yeah.
Let's go.
That's it.
Skibbity, baby.
Write that motherfucker down. Skibbity.
That,
Aura
oh, no.
for me? This motherfucker's going off.
Let me tell you something. When Cersei, the first time Cersei said Skibbity toilet Ohio Rizzler, I was like, excuse me?
White. I
was like,
and if you're white in chat, I love you.
I love you to death. That's the whitest shit I ever heard. I was like, I like,
you know what? If I was black, I can't give the
Oh,
pass.
and Delulu.
Not
yeah.
that pass. I look. I would be like, you know what? Just go back to stealing the shit because that shit
go
is
back
corny
to
as
this
fuck.
trash. Well, no,
Just go back to stealing.
honestly, when I watch like some of the people that are like the content creators that are aimed at like that generation, I just die inside because I'm like, dude, y'all are terrible. I was like, y'all are so like it's like in everything that Surfs watches like for entertainment, it's all stuff that's like cringe. It's all like even Surfs will be like, yeah, it's cringe. It's like that's the meta.
But that's the thing. That is it.
Yeah, that's
because me and my son have like a little fucking like feud going on. Like I'm not technically a millennial. Like you're a millennial. You're an elder millennial, right?
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I barely make the cutoff to where I'm like newborn Gen X, right? Because millennial starts at 81. I was born in 80.
Yeah.
But I feel like I mostly relate to millennials than Gen Xers because they're all like way older than me.
Right.
My son is like, millennials are cringe. I'm like, millennials are cringe.
What?
Like, y'all shit's cringe. Like, that shit's cringe. Especially like Gen A, whatever the one before, the younger than Gen Z.
Oh, yeah.
That shit is cringe.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh,
and
God.
he said the same thing. He's like, you don't get it. This cringe is cringe on purpose.
So that makes it better?
You all don't even know you're cringe. I'm like,
oh my God. Well, see, here's the thing. Okay. So my stepson, who is a Gen Z, I remember the first time I heard him say bussin' in front of me. Because see, for me, bussin' means something different. I was like,
right. That's why it was so fucking funny when,
yeah, because he kept saying he would always be like, man, dude, this so and so was busting, and the thing is, it also doesn't help. He's white as fuck. He's so white. He's painful.
Well, I mean, busting has changed multiple times.
It's changed.
Which busting are you talking about? Like 90s?
No, I'm talking about for me, when I hear people saying something's when I hear the word bussin', and maybe it's because I'm a nasty motherfucker, but when I hear somebody say bussin',
100 that, yes, that.
When I hear people say bussin', I equate bussin' with like bussin' it wide open, like it's like it's something that really anyone can do it, but but more specifically when a woman does it. But I remember the first time it also didn't help. Not only was I like, I don't know if you're using that correctly, but because I even stopped him. But I was like, son, I don't know if I was like, look, son, number one, I don't know if that's the right way to use that, but also it was how white he sounded when he did it. He was
right, boy.
Because it was like, when he did it, he was like, man, these corn dogs are bussin'. He was putting emphasis.
He used it correctly.
I guess he did.
That's how you use it.
Oh, okay.
That's how you use it.
Yeah, but it was.
That's how you. Yeah. So
it sounded super
we
cringe,
got
though.
you got early. And this was, and I didn't even hear about this one.
This is also
you busting that song. That's what I was thought. That's where I thought you were going. I'm gonna try to find a clip for you. Hold on. So apparently, back in the 80s, I never heard this.
Yeah,
but bussin' used to mean like clowning, clowning on your friends. You know, like talking shit. I've never heard that. I've never heard.
Also, that. I guess. Technically, luncheon also was kind of one of those back in the 90s, I think.
Luncheon?
Lunch. Yeah, it's a thing. It's a whole thing. Yeah. But yeah, it's like
here. I'm gonna send you a clip real quick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send you check this out. Hold on. This is fucking. I'm not gonna hype it up too much because maybe I was tired. Yeah. You know when something makes you cry, you laugh.
Oh yeah.
And then you watch it later, and now okay, I think I was just tired. It's not that funny.
Yeah.
But this shit was pretty fucking funny to me the first time I saw it. Just play that real quick, and Will Smith will tell you how he used to use the word bussin'.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I haven't seen this, but I know where he's gonna go. Here, let me pull this up.
You ever had like competition in the class?
It's really I
Oh
can
yeah,
hear it.
for sure.
Oh, wait here. Let me do this. Hold up. Wait.
It's really.
I know
watch
why.
the other
'cause
dude's face.
I
That
turned
makes
it
funny.
off earlier. That's why. Here, let me.
Oh, I see.
Let me run it back. Here we go.
You know, the
Watch the
only
other dude's
person
face.
I've never really
XQC?
could beat, and it was the
Yeah.
craziest thing. It used to piss me off so bad. In you know, telling jokes about each other. In Philly, we called it bussing. You just bussing
Yeah,
on
snapping.
each other. We called it bussing. And Flavor Flav, just the most bizarre things would come out of his mouth, and I just couldn't find an angle. And he just is undefeated. Flav was undefeated. He would just say anything, and then his jokes didn't even make sense.
Okay.
But he's Flav, and just people would be crying. I never figured out Flav. Hilarious.
Okay, I guess it's not that funny. But he's
well-
like we used to bust on each other.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, you would just bust on your friends.
So yeah, and the thing is, and I think that's like it's also because of the regional differences. Because kind of like I was telling you before, like so for us, like I know like some people would call it snapping, some people would call it bussing. In Memphis, we just called it checking. That's what we called. We called it checking here.
I've only ever used clowning on somebody.
See, clowning's another one. But like it's also kind of the same as we were talking about the whole hot dog thing. How like the first time I heard like when they were doing all that NPC streamer bullshit, and there was people like, thanks for the glizzy. I was like, hold on, wait a minute. I
Right.
said, because where I come from, glizzy can mean a couple of different things, depending on the
It's
context.
gun.
I was like, I said, chief among them is a glizzy to me is a Glock.
Right.
Like, hey, man, pass me the glizzy. I'm like, okay, cool, man. I know at that moment I am to reach into the glove box or pop the trunk and go retrieve the pistol. Or the strap. Or the strap, because we used to call it a strap. And yeah, same thing goes for cap. The first time I heard somebody say cap, I was like, you mean like a bullet? I was like, man, slang is changing. But no, when people start when someone's like, no, man, not a gun, it's a hot dog. I was like, excuse you?
Right.
So slang can be different everywhere. But yeah, it was one of those things where like it was regardless of how my stepson used it, it was just so cringe the way he used it. I was just like,
that's the new way to use it.
I was like,
Which actually is like kind of old if you ask them.
yeah,
Like, that shit's old as fuck. But like food, like something that tastes really good, like this shit is busting.
See, but
Like, that's what they say.
all of my and honestly, I kind of blame myself a little bit, largely because I just didn't have as much of a hand in the upbringing of him.
Oh,
all his friends are white, and they are the whitest of white people. Like I'm just like whenever they come around and I hear them talk, I'm the LeBron James meme.
Right.
Like if they come into the living room and sit down and all start talking amongst themselves, I'm just like,
because he's your stepson. And I bet you, because of you, I bet you they act extra.
oh,
like,
probably.
oh, damn. I didn't know your dad was cool. Like, what do you mean? Because he's black.
Actually, no, they actually all hate me. They all hate me.
Oh, really?
Because
I doubt he talks very much highly of you.
No, he doesn't. No, he does not. Well, it's also because I have a face, and I don't hide what I'm thinking. So whenever they say, sometimes I would listen to them say some like dumbass shit, and I would just turn and be like. But also, I love my stepson to death, but he is the epitome of a white person who doesn't have any black friends. Like one day, I know it's gonna happen. No matter how much I've tried to help him out, he is one day going to wind up saying something fucked up to somebody. And he's gonna be that person people are like, man, you must not have any black friends. And it would be true.
Be correct. Facts.
But, anyway, that said, I think, because I actually did not mean for that to run as long as it did. But, hey, here we are anyway. We're going to get the fuck up out of here, because I would like to watch Peacemaker and maybe eat some pizza.
And I have videos at it.
Oh shit. Also, I'm about to send you another one, but it's
which
not.
I apologize, by the way.
You're good. You're good.
I'm busy as fuck.
I ain't mad. You ain't gonna catch any
I
flack from
actually
me.
get mad. I actually get mad now because I'm like, damn, I want to finish. I gotta finish Kingdom Come, and I'm like, God, I gotta fucking videos dead and still.
Damn. God damn it.
Motherfucker.
But no, I have like maybe I don't know. Maybe I might give you a break on this one. Maybe I don't know.
Send it. No. I wasn't complaining. Send it.
Oh, okay, fine. I'll say that. Fuck it. I'll send it to you then. But no, I got because I only recorded like I think 2 things this week, and I was because there was really.
Oh, I just remembered something.
Mhm.
Reverse aura farming.
Oh.
Favorite director that cast the same person.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry. I probably will get a lot of hate for this. We're not going to take this long. We're just answering it quick. So you guys going to have to hate offline because we're going to, maybe I did this on purpose so I don't have to hear your mouths. Quentin Tarantino. Sorry.
Oh yeah. That's fine. That's fine. I don't take any umbrage with
I'm
that.
not saying he's a good person, but like Reservoir Dogs, Pulp Fiction, Django. These are these are hits.
I mean, look, the guy. Say what you will about the guy, you know. For
Racist
me,
piece of shit.
Yeah.
Probably
totally.
a pedo.
Oh,
yeah.
Most likely, more likely than not. For me, it's tough. I tell you what. You know what? I'm gonna have to say Quentin Tarantino as well.
Yeah.
Largely
he loves
because,
using Brad Pitt and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, he uses all the same people like every fucking time. Like I technically would want to say James Gunn, but while he uses the same people, he doesn't use them in the same way Quentin Tarantino does. Like Quentin Tarantino will, I tell you what, no, I'm gonna do you one better. Fuck all that. I'm not gonna tell you somebody I like. I'm gonna tell you somebody I don't like.
Okay.
Rob Zombie.
Oh, yeah, I remember you telling me that.
Rob Zombie.
That's House of a Thousand Corpses, right?
Yeah, I'm so sick of shit.
I liked it. That's but I get it. There are things sometimes where like if somebody tells me they don't like the Infinity War Endgame shit, I'm baffled, blown away, right? Somebody who tells me they don't like Captain Marvel, you just hate women. I
accept that as an answer.
Even if that's not true, it's true in my it's headcanon.
Yeah.
Don't ever tell me that if you have legitimate criticisms, I'm just gonna assume you hate women. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Full stop.
Not like in Rob Zombie movies.
Mm.
I like them, but I watch them and I go, I can see why somebody wouldn't like this. It's extra. It's really trying very hard.
Yeah. It's like I will say there was one he did. God, what was it called? And I know a lot of people actually didn't like this one, but for whatever reason, I think it spoke to me. Couldn't even tell you why. What was it called?
I did like his Halloween also. I was kind of upset that they left it not canon.
Yeah, well, I liked the first one okay. I didn't like the second one at all. The second one was ugh. I was like, what is this? I was like, what art house bullshit is this? But no,
his or the new ones?
Rob Zombie.
The new trilogy or Rob Zombies?
Rob Zombies.
Okay.
I liked I liked the first movie of Rob Zombies. I did not like the second one that he did after. Which, to be fair, makes sense because there was a lot of studio meddling and there was also some just really weird. It was like Michael Myers wasn't even Michael Myers for most of the movie. Mother was walking around and looking like a hobo most of the movie. And they kind of did the same bullshit with the new Halloween movies where I was like, all right, I like the first one. Okay, second one's okay. And the third one, I was just like, gross. I was like, this is disgusting. But no, the movie in question that I was talking about is 31. I actually like 31. But I like it in spite of itself. In spite of itself. It does not want me to like it. But I like it anyway.
Is that I've never
Yup. Okay. It's got a lot of the same people he usually fucks with, so.
Oh, crazy. They're all like trailer park serial killers again.
Yeah, basically it's the people that they're like carnies and they wind up getting drug into like a death game type of situation.
So if that guy, wait, was that dude, was the clown dead by then yet?
Yeah.
Or did he die like in 2020?
Sid Haig is who you're talking about, I think. Yeah, I think Sid was
He
gone
died
by
before
then.
2016?
I think so. I could be wrong. I would be happy to be wrong. I would like for him to have had a much longer life. Oh, no. He was alive. He was alive by then. He died in 2019.
But he wasn't in it.
He wasn't in this one, to my understanding.
That's very interesting. That's very interesting.
Yeah, but I think he was having some battles with health around that time.
Got
Because
it.
this is actually
Got
one of the few movies where he's not using all the same people that he normally is.
Right.
Like I think Richard Brake is someone I knew he had worked with pretty often, but really the only person that's in there that he worked with like a lot was Sherry Moon Zombie, and you could maybe make a case for Malcolm McDowell because of the Halloween movies.
Got it.
And I think, oh, wait a minute. I take that back. I take it all back. That one guy, Jeff Daniel Phillips, he did work with him a lot as well. So, there you go.
I remember you telling me that like you hated the Rob Zombie movies. You would hate them more if it wasn't for Sherry Moon Zombie. Like she saved a lot of them.
No. I'm gonna be honest with you.
No fucking way.
Look. No, I gotta play this shit.
Nigga, please.
There's no
Tim
way.
Burton. Tim Burton. I'm not comfortable casting black people. Burton.
That guy.
Wait. That's him.
Wait. Tim Burton. I only cast black people in the new Beetlejuice for a racist ass 70s disco funk scene. Burton?
Interesting.
That guy? Yeah, fuck him. Yeah, I don't like him at all.
Yeah, fuck Tim Burton.
Yeah, fuck that dude. He ain't
Which is
shit.
sad because I love the shit out of fucking Halloween Christmas, whatever the fuck that movie is, Nightmare Before Christmas. But no, that motherfucker is done so.
Nah, I'm good. I'm super good on that. And then we got a super chat here. This is the last one here to my knowledge. Yeah. This is from Vandolph the Black. Yeah, what do y'all feel about the term? Yeah, I don't know that. Was it Dak woke?
I think dark woke. Dark
woke
woke is a social media phenomenon, political messaging strategy that emerged in January 2025 following Donald Trump's second presidential inauguration. The term's use advocates for a shift in progressive political communication tactics, pushing. Like Gavin Newsom is dark woke.
Yeah. It's basically the second coming of the dirtbag left. That's basically all it is to me.
Well, I feel like this wiki is not correct because I feel like the dark meme was Dark Biden.
Well, yeah, Dark Brandon.
And he started Dark Brandon, yeah, and that's what he was. He was like, nah, fuck you, I'm a badass. That was the meme, right?
Right.
And then I guess now it's dark woke.
Yeah, I guess because you don't have Biden. Because Dark Newsom doesn't sound as appealing, or dark, or I don't know, maybe dark. Yeah, I don't know, man. I got nothing.
I say as much in my Gavin Newsom video, but here's the deal. We as citizens, whatever the politicians do to get fucking clicks, I don't give a fuck. We as citizens need to stop fucking giving a fuck about personality. We are so fucking stupid about personality. You know what I mean? Like we have all collectively still to this day. And if I'm being super honest, I have to kind of force myself to remind myself that Obama wasn't a fucking huge piece of shit and also a war criminal. You know what I mean? Look up his record on what he's done in the Middle East. But he's so fucking likable and a cool motherfucker and high charisma. That's because personality wise, he's a good dude, but he was a piece of shit president. We need to stop caring about personality and start looking at policy.
Yep.
And when you look at Gavin Newsom's policy, as ever as dark woke as he is and as cool as he is, he's really not different from Donald Trump at all.
No, he's literally just Trump, but on the left.
Right. So
I
check out the
oh, go ahead.
check out the video.
I would also like to point out that I never really understood the whole dirtbag
Yeah,
left
fuck this rap.
thing, because for me, I always felt like people only coined that phrase because people felt like the left is always so nice. But the thing is,
Right.
I've always been of the belief that, I guess, I don't know, like, I guess, even though technically I guess I could be considered part of the dirtbag left because I don't really believe in civility politics or playing playing kid gloves with people. At the same time, I was just always like, look, I feel like people treat the left like this is fucking D&D alignments. You know what I mean? Like
Yes.
people, like when people say, "Oh, your alignment's lawful good." Boring. It's like, look,
Yeah,
I
I'm
used to
chaotic good. Yeah.
I used to always love to remind people, lawful good does not mean lawful nice. Like, people think, oh, well, wait a minute, you're lawful good. You're not supposed to be doing, you're not supposed to hit me in the mouth. I was like, no, that's not what lawful good is. Lawful good does not mean I will not punch you in the mouth. I will totally punch you in the mouth. Lawful good just means that I'm not going to run your pockets when I punch you in the mouth.
I'm not
That's all
gonna
that
murder
means.
you. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna be Punisher. on
I'm
you. Yeah.
I'm gonna beat your ass to the point that you will need to go to the hospital, but I'm not gonna kill you.
I'll Batman you, not Punisher you.
Right. It's. I was like, dude. I was like, don't let that. I was like, don't let that bullshit fool you. But I
That's
think
right, Tyler
people.
Durden.
I think people.
Be cryptic, exactly. Sorry,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Oh no. Yeah, you're good. You're good. You're good.
I have a compulsion. It's like a tick that I have to not look at chat. If I see chat, I have to respond.
Yeah. Oh, I know. That's why every time I see, I'm like,
I'm just gonna go like this.
Well,
I'm
no,
not looking at chat.
it's funny because like on the live screen I can see it,
Mhm.
but in OBS the dock is like a half, like it's like that is a little bit slower. So when I see you respond to something, I know it's the chat because I can't see it. I'm
Got
like,
it.
I'll look
Got
down and be like, oh, he's responding to something that hasn't populated in the doc yet. I was like, that's
You
why
know,
I'm like,
you know what I like about our relationship is like when we first started doing this, I still had that thing, right? And I'd be
Yeah.
like, blah blah blah. I have to respond, right? And then you'll be like, huh? What you say?
Oh,
I was
yeah.
talking to chat. Sorry, and I would feel bad. But now you're like, what? Oh yeah, he's doing the
Yeah,
chat thing.
he's
And you
doing
just
the
gotta,
thing. He's
you don't ignore me now.
He's good. He's good. Just I was like, let him do his thing. Oh,
Oh, Unity Black. I like that. I like that.
I like that. That's a good one. Write that down. Write that down.
Stole my pen.
God damn. It's probably the dog. Dog has
Act
it.
like I don't have a whole ass computer right here, but yeah.
Also, shout out to actually, you know what? I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Be cryptic. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you. I not all
what's
superheroes
up.
wear capes. Not all superheroes wear the cape. Okay. Also, what was it? Nerd Lars said, he has high riz. Stop being such a cringe Gen Xer, Robo.
Skibbity toilet Ohio.
Yeah. Ohio Rizzler.
Ohio Rizzler.
I was like, I don't understand any of this shit. Because I.
Oh, by the way, sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, you're about to say.
No. Please, you'll see why.
Oh, gotcha. No, all I was gonna say is when I was trying to understand what my kid meant when they kept saying that stuff was Ohio. I was like, what does that even mean? I was like, why Ohio?
Yeah, what is it?
Why
mean?
not Florida? I was like, Florida's crazier than Ohio. I was like, because basically that was always like they said it was like a way to say that something was crazy, and I was like, just say it's crazy or wild or whatever.
Why does Ohio mean crazy?
I was like, I have
I'm gonna
no
ask
idea.
ChatGPT.
Yeah, you have to. That's a Rizzle. The Rizzler sounds like a blank man rogue. Probably because it is. It probably is.
Oh,
but you were saying.
Yeah, the only I was gonna say is if people don't understand why they're getting t-shirt ideas, again, there are names in here I don't recognize. So head over to leftface.tv and you'll see some cool ass Ohio's boring or lame.
boring.
That makes
that makes more sense.
That makes more sense.
That makes way more
Yeah,
sense
yeah.
then. That makes way more sense. But
Right.
then also at the same time, why Ohio? Because I feel like Ohio has more going on in it than like North Dakota.
I would have said like Nebraska,
Right.
Kansas,
Yeah.
Oklahoma.
I don't know. There's so many like 'cause I was like, dude, at least I mean, geez, at least you got like a lit basketball team sometimes. I mean, goddamn.
Right. Yeah.
Shit. You ain't got nothing like you go to like fucking or Montana. What the fuck is going on in Montana?
Beautiful though.
It's beautiful.
I
but
was
fucking-
actually talking about this with Maneater yesterday. Like white supremacy, like racism,
Mm.
has ruined so fucking much. Like obviously,
Oh,
right?
yeah,
Obviously,
yeah,
I'm not.
yeah.
But I'm like, bro, do you know how badly I want to move to a small ass town like Derry, buy land, and fucking chill?
Just
Nope.
be-
Can't do
Can't
it
do it.
because all the fucking KKK is fucking taking it over.
Look,
Don't
yeah.
go to fucking the beautiful fucking mountains of Montana because there's some fucking weirdo prepper white supremacist that's gonna fucking kill you because you moved in. Like, what the
Right?
fuck, man? Can I get a small town?
Can't have shit. But
Nope.
no, that said, I think that's the show. I think that's the show. We've been God damn,
yeah.
I just realized how long we've been live. Shit.
Yeah.
The fuck is this?
Diddler needs to get Luigi. That's how I
Yeah.
feel.
Nah, that's somebody go grab the glizzy, not the hot dog, but the actual glizzy.
Go
And,
grab a glizzy and Luigi him and gain some
yeah.
aura.
Yeah, get that aura farm off and don't be Ohio.
Don't be Ohio.
for for Robo of Left Face TV, I am the Blerd Without Fear. And you know what? Man, the Diddler.
We got for you, nigga.